Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day.
We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
TheBoxingVoice.com. It's been a miracle, and I'm a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. That none of them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division.
I have to ask you about your eye. We were all worried about you when you had to pull out of the Manny Pacquiao fight.
I want to fight,
But you could have gone blind.
Yeah, one eye. I got another eye.
WBC of IBF welterweight champion of the world.
That's why I sound bad, and I told people I didn't want to tune-up fight. I've been getting a second chance at life, and I've been getting a third chance at boxing. Nobody's worth Terence Crawford. There's big fish on this side too that, I gotta fry. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
SDS Promotions.
He is the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska.
He's good at what he do.
Hey, Daddy.
Undefeated WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com.
Taking, any credit away from Errol, he's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But when you compare him to Terence Crawford, there's no comparison.
It's a dollar beat.
Just a better fighter.
BoxingVoice.com.
Sit back and watch this. I promise you something. I promise you something. All that shit you talking don't mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing.
I can pull my guns at you, you can pull your guns at me, but at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
Hey, Daddy. It's a
BoxingVoice.com.
dollar beat.
We've been here before. You try to get there. Alright? I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit.
This a dollar beat. Hey, Daddy.
Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success.
BoxingVoice.com.
Everything about Terence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, and I'm solo, dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. We back for the second episode. We're here to discuss the breaking news. Insane. Errol Spence activates his rematch clause to fight Bud again, and many asking why. So this is what we're going to be talking about right here on TBV this afternoon. If you're interested, you know the number to call in. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. You can also join us on Discord to discuss the big news. Now, this was Brian Bomac McIntyre that broke the news and let everyone know that he got the call that Errol Spence indeed activated his rematch clause. And we'll be giving you that audio and playing that for you. Shout out to pro boxing fans that conducted the interview with Bomac. And yeah, man, this is what we're here to discuss. I didn't think the rematch was going to happen, but they asked him, and he even goes on to say that he thinks it'll happen this year and that he hopes that it happens this year. So we'll screen share that. This is Bomac. And
that's confirmed. That's confirmed, is it?
Huh?
That's confirmed.
That's confirmed.
This is Jonathan Agatha, Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Brian Bomac McIntyre. Bomac, welcome back to Manchester, another big fight. Just tell me, just in response to some of the comments in the press conference, their team was saying they're not convinced you can train a fighter in 5 weeks to win a fight like this. What do you want to say to that?
Well, like I told them up there on the stage,
does Chris have to produce?
Disrespect the team and shit. Shit, he gonna fucking need. He go
talent-wise, naturally.
Well, he's up there. He's up there about neck and neck. Well, can't nobody get next to Terence, but he's right behind Terence as far as skill-wise and the work ethic-wise.
Just a quick update on Terence. How's things going with him? He had his parade in Colorado. How was that?
Everything's going good. He just texted me. Yesterday and said that Spence activated his rematch. Is that Paulie Malinology up there?
Paulie's here, yeah.
The fuck? Oh, okay, yeah, he just activated his rematch.
That's confirmed, is it?
Huh?
That's confirmed.
That's confirmed, but we don't have a date and stuff like that yet.
So do you expect that fight to happen before the end of the year?
I'm hoping.
Just lastly, I don't know if you saw.
So there you go. He got the text from Crawford. They're expecting the fight to happen by the end of this year. And, you know, it's been confirmed that the rematch has, in fact, been activated. What we don't know is the date. A lot of rumors, December 9th. I did show you the TGB has a hold on a Showtime pay-per-view date for December 9th. And there's also December 30th that TGB has put a hold on as well. So definitely some available dates for Terence Crawford and Errol Spence to get it on. We have a poll here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice where we're asking you guys, you know, what options? Errol Spence activates the rematch clause to fight Terence Crawford again. 22% say he should have took a tune-up. 8% step aside, rebuild with 2 fights. Stay away from Bud, 29%. Rematch activated, strap season, 40%. So 40% of the public definitely happy that, you know, Spence has gone ahead and activated the rematch clause, which is a good thing, right? That means there's interest and we'll actually have someone pay for this. Because that's my fear, is that we've seen such a one-sided butt whooping that, you know, not the same amount or lesser amount of people come out not only to watch it, but to pay for it, to see it on, you know, pay-per-view. Based off the poll, though, people seem to be excited that Errol took his rematch. So that's a good thing. Phone lines are open if you want to call in and voice your opinion. 1-425-569-5241. We're looking for your opinion on Errol Spence activating the rematch clause. What do you think? Should he step aside? Should he step aside and rebuild? Should he go right into that rematch? It's strap season. What should the man do? We're taking calls. We want to hear your opinion. Voice of the people. There is no equal.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/The Boxing Voice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Once again, the number to call, 1-425-569-5241. 52-41. We're talking Errol Spence activating that rematch clause, ready to get in that ring, get back what's rightfully his. Question is, can he do it? Can Errol Spence actually get those belts back? Get back to the mountaintop. Become the big fish again. You know? Crawford seems to have his eyes set on the prize that is Canelo Alvarez. But he's going to have to get through Errol Spence in order to get a Canelo Alvarez fight for sure. Because there's a rematch, right? There's certainly a rematch. And there's not much that Crawford can do about that. He's just going to have to take care of that rematch in order to move forward. Once again, Discord and Twitter Spaces available for anybody that wants to call in. I do want to play some audio here. This is Jermell Charlo. And this is Jermell Charlo on $1 Million Worth of Game. And he's insinuating that maybe Earl was drained. So the question also is, where does this rematch take place?
It could have been a lot of little different situations. Yeah, I know he trained his ass off, and I know, you know, that weight just not his weight no more. That's the only thing I can say. I don't want to get no excuses because he didn't get no excuses.
And I say that, I said, bro,
that weight wasn't.
It looked like the weight fucked him up, man.
Yeah.
You know, and you gotta understand, motherfucker been my pro for
It's funny, people say,
what, 9 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't want to give excuses, then commence to giving an excuse. Like, you can't say you don't want to give an excuse, then turn around and say that a dude is struggling to make weight, that that's not his weight.
Yeah.
11 years to stay at one weight class, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Nobody don't fucking do that.
It's kind of crazy, except when it's Devin Haney, they like, nah. He should be able to make the weight. You know what I'm saying? Fight Shakur. See, when it's Bud, we got sympathy. I mean, when it's Earl, there's sympathy. Oh, he's been at the weight 11 years. How long has Devin Haney been at the weight? Come on, fellas. Let's be fair.
Do that.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, Shakur Stevenson already done moved up 2 weight classes. That's why Devin Haney.
moved up.
That's why Devin Haney.
In a lot of little different situations. It could have been a lot of little different situations. It could have been a lot of little different situations. I know he trained his.
What situations is he talking about that Earl struggled?
It could have been a lot of little different situations. I know he trained his ass off, and I know, you know, that weight just not his weight no more. That's the only thing I can say. I don't want to get no excuses because he didn't get no excuses.
And I say that.
So Charlo insinuating that weight is not his weight anymore. So what weight would this fight happen? What weight do we see this fight actually take place? You know? It's going to be interesting to see what really happens with this fight. You know, again, Bomac is reporting that we do have a rematch, but I'm not sure. Because just what division is this rematch supposed to take place at? What weight class exactly? Any belts on the line? You know? Any belts on the line? What exactly are we doing in this rematch? So is it not for undisputed? Is it just a rematch? A lot of details that we still need to get out here and figure it out, right? Yeah, I don't know what's up with this Twitter space. This Twitter space is trash today. I can't even connect to it. But if you want to call in, the landline is open. You can use our landline to call in from your cell phone and or your landline, home phone. We got Spaceman in Baltimore. What's going on?
How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, I love y'all show, man.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you. I love the black and brown love. I'm black, y'all brown. You know what I'm saying? We doing this boxing, this all thing. We've known that for how many years? You know what I mean? Y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say, number one, I am myself. I'm a 200 plus pound brother. So when y'all divvy back and forth between the 10-pound differences, it's like, huh? What are you saying? But I'm going with, I love both of them. I love Spence. I love Bud. But I definitely believe that Spence underestimated Bud and what he did against what was his name? Not Danny Garcia. What's the other Garcia guy?
Mikey.
That Spence fought. Mikey Garcia. What he did against him. When he wasn't bulldozing him, he used his boxing skills. He didn't do that against Bud. Spence has that. I just want to see another Spence do that and get that against him and get. We know if Spence can get it close, if he don't get knocked out, if he can get it close, then he's going to get the decision because everybody wants that third fight. Everybody wants that third fight.
Mm.
Also, the Usyk and Daniel Du Bois.
Yep.
I just real quick. How I know at the beginning of every fight, the ref says I'm gonna clear. They grab the belt line, say I'm gonna this here, I'm gonna give this here. It's clear right here. Anything below this is a low blow. Anything below this is a low blow. I didn't see him do that. Y'all might have the footage, but that is a little weird to me. And I only say that because I want Danny. Not the Danny you go in there that smoke weed all the time and be betting on everything other than boxing. Not that Danny. The boys that was in there, the UK Danny. I want him to get that belt from Usyk so we can get a fight. Because I know, we know the boys is trash. Of course, I know that. But if he can get Usyk out of there, then that opens the gates. That opens the gates to who can get in there, and that opens the gates for a man Wilder. Hello.
I hear you.
Hello. Yeah. And the reason people don't really like your boy what's his name? Jared, not the big baby, steroids big baby, it's not because of the steroids, it's because he's boring. He's boring. We've seen him in there. He had the little girl with the cancer and everything like that and did everything like that. But he's boring. When he get in there, he's boring. When he fights not elite, but even close to elite opposition, it's boring. He does the bare minimum to get him past the fight. That's why people don't like him. I know you was crying about that earlier today. I'm letting you know it's not the steroids. It's because his style is boring.
I don't know how a person that throws 60 punches around could be boring, but I get you. To each his own.
Sir, he does it. I understand what you're saying. He's not. What's my man? The tall, skinny dude that beat Margarito. Paul Williams. He's not Paul Williams. He is not Paul. Paul Williams throw 100 punches around. It's exciting. He don't do that. He can throw 100 punches around and it be boring. That's why people don't like him. He's boring.
Mm.
But send love out to both of y'all. I got a question. What do y'all think about Kevin Lyles? Not Kevin Lyles. The dude, the runner that's trying to take Hassan's Bolt position in the running. He said all that crazy stuff about the NBA players that they don't deserve what they deserve because it's not world champions.
All right, champ. Let me get to some other callers here. Baltimore.
Got you. Bless. God bless. Y'all have a good one.
Stand up. Kentrell, Phoenix, what up?
Hello, can you hear me?
Kentrell, what up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right, man. So I am impressed that Errol decided to take this ass whooping the second time. Um, I think a good song for him to walk out to if he really think he can beat Bud is the Big Payback by James Brown. What do you think?
A good what?
A good song to walk out to is the Big Payback by James Brown.
For Earl?
Yeah,
I
he
was
trying to
I
get his
was
get back.
I was thinking more like that song. I don't know who sings it, but it goes like, I'm wishing on a star.
Yeah, he's definitely wishing on a star, man. But I'm really excited about this fight. Hopefully, I'm gonna be there. Or if y'all have a fight party with Bay, Elisa Gardner, I'm gonna go there. So I'm going. But anyway, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I think Bud probably knocked him out sooner too. I think Bud probably stopped him this time in about 6 rounds.
Mm. In 6
Like
rounds.
when I watched
Okay.
6 round, six max six. Because when I was watching the fight, I was like, throw in the fucking towel, like the dude from
Me
Rocky,
too.
the old black guy.
That's
But yeah,
how I
that's my
was,
call.
bro.
I'll let you go.
All right. Appreciate you, but that's how I was, man. I ain't want that massacre to continue. But listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're trying to call in, now is the time to do so. We're having extreme issues with Twitter Spaces. We can't get that to connect, so you're going to have to use Discord or our landline. We're going out to King Born. What's up?
Hey, yo, y'all hear me, right? Hey, listen, man. Live chat, peace. Listen, y'all heard the super champion shit, right? I had beef with Benitez. I beat Benitez to the punch. Live chat. Y'all hear the bullshit going on? Super champion for Tiafimo, right? So that means he could go to 147 if he want. So everybody is losing their mind thinking that T.O. gonna fight Bud. And number two, it Bud would knock T.O. out in 2 rounds. Cut the cat, cut the big hat shit. Listen, man. Yo, this Errol Spence shit, I'ma be nice to all y'all fish head, Gordon Fisherman, Trench, all y'all motherfuckers that like to go fishing and everything. And you know that I'm in all y'all motherfuckers. I'll be nice. It was 9 rounds, the destruction, right? Bud gonna have some shit to prove. Bud gonna be mad. He let him off the hook. He let him live because he respected him. But to take this shit with no training, no new voice in the corner, yo, Bud going to stop Spence in five. In five alive, Ness. That's what's going on. Live chat. Do not support no Tiafimo versus Bud at 147 super champion bullshit. We're not jacking that, none of that shit. You heard? And yo, Benitez, I'm on your head. Peace. I'm out. Love y'all.
All right. Speaking of Benitez,
Ness, you hear me?
perfect.
Yo, man, King Born, funny dude, man. Yeah, I was saying, man, like I like how Top Rank's doing business and everything, man. How they got Theo elevated. You know, he's gonna be first in line for when Bud does vacate. But shit, let's be honest though, man. Like, see Gordo because he only performs well on the highest level with the most pressure against him in the odds. I mean, he probably would give us a much better performance than what we're gonna get from Earl the second time go round. I mean, now we actually put making bets on this fight like how we do on tank fights, like what rounds he's gonna go down. I doubt that Earl goes the distance. I mean, I laughed when I saw the title of the show today when you said insane Earl Spence. I mean, I'm like, shit, Ness, you really just saying what everybody's thinking, which I appreciate it, but bruh. Um mm, Ness, you think he's gonna at least make the distance?
No.
Or you think he's gonna get stopped on his feet? Or you think he's gonna
I
be on the
mean,
ground?
I mean, he might train to make the distance because it was embarrassing that knockout. So he might try to just get that moral victory and get the
Hey,
distance going.
like I'm a fan of Caleb, but Caleb should have been stopped by Benavidez, but he seemed like he fought just to stay up on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Because Benavidez damn sure could have got him up out of there, man. Which I think we all are know that's what Bud's gonna do this time around. Other than that, and this man, I ain't got nothing for you. Keep entertaining, keep doing your thing. Much peace and blessings to you and yours, man. I'm out.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Looks like we got Brandon, Cincinnati. What up? Actually, that looks like Oliver, right?
Yo, can you hear me?
Perfect.
How's everything?
Chilling, chilling.
Good. Yeah. Well, look, I kudos to Earl for taking it, but I'll be honest, I'm not really looking for the fight. I think you you hit it on point when you start singing that song, "Wish Upon a Star." But yeah, I look, just it's I think it's the biggest paycheck he can get at this juncture as well either. And at the end of the day, these guys are putting their lives on the line. So I mean, it is what it is. But I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm more excited about the winner of Canelo and Jamel. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man, that's how I feel, man. I don't know. Earl's gonna have to just earn his respect back. Earn that. I don't know. Earn
Yeah,
the trust
I will
back
say
from the
this though.
public. Earn the trust back from
I
the
am
public.
tired of the excuses that
Yeah.
folks are making for Earl. He just got his ass whooped. It had nothing to do with weight. It was just a skill set. He just got his ass whooped, and it happens. Look, kudos to both of them, but just stop making all the damn excuses. He just lost to a better fighter, and that's all it is.
Yeah, man. You know, we'll see. All right, Oliver. This is another clip from $1 Million Worth of Game. This is Jamel Charlo on Earl, rematch, and things like that.
I'm knocking everybody off. That's what it's about. But my boy Earl gotta fight him again. So my boy Earl gonna get his
So that's
rematch.
definitely going down.
He won his rematch.
Yeah, I believe. One thing about Errol, I believe. That
He
motherfucker.
won his rematch at a bigger weight. Can't drain me.
You heard Charlo? He won his rematch at a bigger weight. You can't drain me. I thought he was the big fish. I thought he did all the heavy lifting. I thought he went and picked up the belts. Now Crawford drained him. Let me play that back.
I'm knocking everybody off. That's what it's about. But my boy Earl gotta fight him again. So my boy Earl gonna get his
So
rematch.
that's definitely going down.
He won his rematch.
Yeah, I believe. One thing.
You heard that? He was so passionate.
Definitely going down.
He won his rematch.
Yeah, I believe. One thing about Errol, I believe. That motherfucker.
He won his rematch at a bigger weight. Can't drain me.
You heard that?
He won his rematch at a bigger weight. Can't drain me.
Wow. They need to stop.
He won his rematch at a bigger weight. Can't drain me.
Let me just.
Y'all need to stop. Y'all look like fools out here making excuses, man. Shit looks sad and pathetic. Give that man his credit. He whooped your ass, man. Burrow City E, what up? Burrow City E. 843. All right. We got Cliff, Connecticut.
Yo, that shit is crazy, bro. That wish upon the star. Yo, that shit, stop that. That shit disrespectful, bro. Yeah, and for one, first of all, before you deem me a Spence fan and all this other shit, because I'm not. I picked Bud, and I'm not a fan of neither one of them. So the best man wins. But yo, Spence ain't made one excuse. So fuck what Charlo's saying, man.
His fans is, and Charlo in his camp, and Charlo was in.
It don't matter.
He
nigga.
was at
my
he
boy,
was at $1 Million Worth of Game with Derek. He pointing at Derek like he won his rematch, right, Derek? Like, come on, man, get out of here, bro. He
So
like, oh,
what? Spence
I ain't
ain't
gonna
make no
say it, but he wasn't right. He was drained. Like, come on, you saying you ain't making no excuse, but you giving out the excuse that he was drained twice in one interview. You talking about, oh, he won his
Bro,
rematch, but not at 47. You can't drain me. Oh wow, I ain't know
I know I didn't.
Crawford was the A side, draining Earl.
Listen. But you're talking about an outside story. If Danny, whatever fucking Danny says, should you be held accountable for?
Bruh, Danny been with me for the last year. If he say something, y'all probably gonna believe him regardless of what I say.
But whatever, you should be held accountable for what Danny says. You're your own man. I don't care that your partners
Bruh,
try
they
to beat
share the
your ass
same
and Danny
crate.
say some bullshit.
They share
It
the
is what it is. I
same
don't give a fuck.
they
When
share the
Spence is on the
same
internet all
trainer.
day, Ness, I only get a couple minutes, man. I understand you don't agree, but let me defend myself. Like, it doesn't matter what they share. Spencer's been standing tall like a man the whole time on social media, every platform. There is no excuses immediately after the fight until now. Until I hear one excuse from Spence, then we could go there. But Spence has took it like a man, right under the chin, like. So get that man at least that much respect. Fuck what Charlo Crybaby has to say. Charlo wants Spence to take that smoke so he don't got to get it.
So
all
let me
right?
ask you
And Spence,
something.
man enough.
So if
What?
the fight happened at 54, was Charlo making up a lie or was he telling the truth?
No, Spence already said he wanted it at 54. It doesn't matter. What matters is deal with the facts, bro. What matters is what Spence said. He said there's no excuses. So that's final. He ain't making no excuses. Give a fuck what everybody else say. They not him. He speak for himself. So if you want to clown the outside people, his fans and his friends for making excuses for him, fuck it, clown it. But Spence ain't never said this shit. He said what he said. And y'all, for one, like y'all act like Bud is gonna beat the boy worse. You can't do no better than what Bud did. He shut him out. This fight is
He
gonna
could
be
stone cold
even if
Steve
Spence
Austin his
loses,
ass in one round. Fuck you mean he can't do no better?
he can't do no better. Like he ain't gonna do better than that last fight.
Bruh, he could
Like he's
destroy
not.
him in one round. What are you talking about?
You saying he can?
Mm-hmm.
Or you saying he did? Yeah, he can, but that won't happen. I would bet anything on that. I'll send it to your cash app. So, but he's not gonna beat him worse than he did the first fight. It's gonna be more competitive. He might still lose. He still might get stopped. I don't know.
You
But it
paying for it
can't
or you
get no
stealing
worse
it?
than that. Yeah, I'm paying for it, nigga. I ain't broke. I'm paying for all these pay-per-views, even when it be dumb shit. They always
I'm
get
just
my
saying,
money,
he
man. It
let you
don't
down
matter.
the first time. You might not want to spend $170.
It didn't cost me $170. I don't know how much y'all paying in Vegas, but over here it didn't cost that much.
I'm
But
saying,
of course
ain't
I'm
it
gonna
85?
pay for it. I'm not worried about the price. If now you promoting streaming.
Ain't it
That's what you
85?
doing, Ness. That's
Ain't
what
it
you doing, Ness.
85?
Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no $85
Alright.
for a fight, nigga.
85
You got that?
85 is 170. What the fuck?
Oh! I thought you said whatever. I'm not looking at it like that. But okay, yeah. He could get my 85, man. It's all good. Let the sport
You
grow.
think he giving out
Donation.
free
I want to see this.
shirts?
I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. I want to see the fight though, and the shit should be better.
yo, tell Earl, give us a shirt with every pay-per-view purchase, and maybe we fuck with him.
And whatever, yo. It should be a better fight, and stop saying that man making excuses. That's a lie. That's
Bro,
my
that's your
call, man.
team.
I'm gonna be.
That's
What?
your team. That's your spawn partner and your trainer on a platform with 1 million subscribers. Like, what you want us not to find out that he was weight drained?
But he's not saying it though.
Nah,
It's
just
the
his
other
trainer,
people, yo.
his lead spawn partner.
Because they softer than him. They ain't cut from a different cloth. That's why Charlo probably would have fucking took a knee or something. Little bitch. Spence kept it 100.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? He
You
kept it
funny.
solid. And so treat him that way, man. Don't disrespect that man. And it's one thing, yo. This is why they call niggas game. And they say if you got that dog in you, because I know about dog fighting. Yo, the dog that loses, that got his legs broken, all of that shit, but he still come out the corner to keep squaring up, that dog gets bread because he got game. You know what I'm saying? So and that dog he loses with claps and praise because that's something you don't see all the time. And that's what everybody looking for. Spence, he took this shit like a G, man. He's staying tall. He stood tall. So respect that.
Nah, for sure, man. Tell Charlo and Derek get
It's
out
about
these streets, man. It's doing interviews and making Spence look bad though. Let me get to some callers though. You know, you got Charlo and my man Derek out here making him look bad, bro. They're like, nah, he was way drained. Burrow City E. Burrow City. Burrow City. Here. Hello. 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 Burrow.
Yeah.
I hear you, man. What's up? You good over there?
Oh. Well, yeah, I want to call in to talk about the Spence Crawford rematch. And I feel like if Spence did take the rematch, he's going to slow it down a lot. I really do feel like he's going to slow the fight down a lot. And I do think it's going to go. I think the only way you really get Crawford is kind of punching him back. But I don't know if Spence got that in his bag. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to work on that. But I just don't see him prevailing over Crawford, to be real. I just don't see him pulling that one out. But I do see him just not going in and stepping as hard as he did the first fight. Well, this fight, the fight we're talking about, I don't see him stepping as hard. But that's a whole other point for another day. Like, I don't know how he's going to beat Crawford. I do feel like he's going to slow the fight down a lot and just kind of like, he got to try to box him on the outside, I feel like, or kind of punch him back. That's the only way to really get him.
You think he could beat Bud on the outside?
He was getting caught on the inside, man, nasty. He's going to switch it up. He's going to slow the fight down, so he's going to have to get it down and make it slow, maybe set traps, kind of like Tank do, maybe take steps back and set him up. But I don't know. Because in the inside, he's not stronger than Bud. That's what it's looking like. I don't think he's going to be stronger than Bud at 154 either.
Well, all right, champ. Anything else?
Nah, that's all. Hey, I love listening to the show, by the way, Ned.
You love
if you ever see me in the chat, my name be He. Huh?
You say you love what?
I love listening to the show, though, man. Shout out to you, man. If you ever see me in the chat, my name He Great.
He great. All right, champ. Appreciate you, man. Without you, there's no us, man. We need you guys to call in and voice your opinion, or this just ain't gonna work. I'm still trying to get Twitter Spaces to work, which isn't doing its thing this afternoon. But we do have our landline 142. Twitter's working. Here we go. 1-425-569-5241. New Mexico. New caller. Who's this?
Yo, what up, Ness?
What's up, brother? Who's this?
Snyder G, baby.
Snyder G.
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
Chilling.
Long time listener here, brother. First time on in.
Appreciate it.
Do.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
Supporter. Nah, I just wanted to call and, I'm glad Errol took the rematch. Even though I still see things working out the same, you know what I mean, Crawford. But, hey, at this point in Crawford's career, we ain't got much left to see from him. So if we can get a fight in December, you know what I mean, we'll take it. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to be, but I expect Errol to come in, look a lot better at 154. You know what I mean, 7-pound difference, but still, it'll be a closer fight. But Crawford gets the job done. I don't think he'll stop him at 154. I think it's still a
we don't have any confirmation that the fight is happening at 54. People keep assuming that it's going to be at 47.
Yeah.
At 54. I mean, Crawford won, so he controls the rematch, not Errol. Errol just gets to activate it.
And that's what I wanted to ask you, Ness. So it's on Crawford to make that decision, whether it's 54 or 47?
I believe so. Now, I'll tell you this before anybody else says it. I just think Crawford's that type of guy. He probably going to fight him at 54 just so there's no excuses. And it helps him get ready, right? It helps him move up to the next weight. I just don't like the 54 because there's no belts. You ain't fighting for
No
nothing.
belts. Yep.
Ain't nothing on the line,
yeah,
man.
because I heard you talking with somebody earlier about, strap season. There ain't nothing at 154 for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it sells like the first fight. Not even close. I think it does half of what it does because people expect, Crawford to give him that ass beating.
Well, I think it's going to be worse.
But
I think it's going to be worse. Crawford's been a welterweight since the Jeff Horn fight. That's what, 6 years maybe?
Yeah.
Like he's struggling to make the weight too. He's going to be stronger at 54. He's going to hurt Earl more. People crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
they
it's
think
gonna
only
be a good
Earl.
fight. It'll be a lot closer than
They think
than
only
what people
Earl is
think,
the one
but
that's going to be able to rehydrate. It's like, bro, you letting Crawford get bigger too. He ain't got to struggle no more to make weight either.
Right. But Crawford's not a big dude to begin with. He's long, but not really big.
I mean, that's what we thought in the beginning, and he ended up being a stronger man.
Right. He will benefit from not having to lose them extra 7 pounds, if it is at 64, but I still see it going down the same way, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, brother. You see my title. Earl's insane. Earl and his team should have got him a tune-up. They wildin'. But listen, that's how great fighters are made. That's how great fighters are made.
Yes,
you
sir.
come back, you take a rematch, nobody thinks you could win, and you actually win. You might end up being a ATG or some shit like that. But listen, people, we got Twitter Spaces available. We got Discord available. And the landline is popping here. We going out to what I believe is Atlanta. Let me check here. If you're watching this on YouTube while you're waiting for that next caller to connect, go ahead, hit that thumbs up, share this episode, get this in the eyes of other boxing fans. They know we here. We got OC, the boss, Milwaukee. Stand up.
Yo, what up? What up, man?
What up with you?
All right, man. Listen, man. Y'all motherfuckers is tripping, bro. Okay. We already know the excuses that Spence stayed at 147 too long, blah, 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 blah. Like the caller said before, Spence ain't made no motherfucking excuse. That's my homeboys talking. That ain't me.
Come on, man. That's
So
your
how the fuck y'all gonna
sparring
blame me?
partner.
Nah. Stop, Ness. Come on, man. You got to relax, bro. And then now you saying you don't everybody motherfucker saying they don't want to see the rematch. Man, get the fuck out of here. I want to see the motherfucking rematch. Ness, you boxed before. I boxed before. A motherfucker beat me, regardless of what it's about. I want to get that get back. If this motherfucker beat me again, so what? I want to see if I can beat this motherfucker. He beat me somehow, some way. I need to figure this shit out. That's the get back. I want to get that back. Then you saying it ain't about no belt. It ain't about the belts no more. He can't be undisputed anymore. It's not about that. It's about his get back now. I want that get back. I want to see if this motherfucker can really beat me. Okay, I stayed at 47
What you mean you want to
long.
see if he can really beat you? He beat you. You ain't beat him. You want to see can he really beat you?
It don't matter.
Okay,
It don't
so
matter.
let me ask you a question.
I'm a competitor, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
Bro, I'm a
So does
competitor.
really beating me mean
no matter how
knocking
this
me
motherfucker,
out?
listen, no matter
4
how this motherfucker beat
knockdowns?
me. Ness. No matter how this motherfucker beat me, I'm a competitor. I want to see it again. If he beat me again, then I know I can't fuck with him. I'm a competitor, bro.
Okay,
that's like you
Wilder.
playing chess, right? Ain't that like you playing chess and a motherfucker beat you? You want to run that shit back, don't you?
I'm not getting my brain smashed around the inside of my brain wall, bro. Like chess is different.
Come on, Jay. Ness, that's boxing, bro. Come on.
Bro,
I
mean, listen,
and I always hear
all
you
you dudes
hold
that
on,
be
Ness.
like,
Hold
yo,
on,
I'm
Ness.
an Earl
Hold on,
fan.
Ness.
Y'all not real
Hold on,
Earl
Ness.
fans,
Ness.
man.
Ness.
I was feeling sorry for him.
Hold fast, bro. Hold fast, bro. You always on here screaming, I'm old. That's why, nigga, I'm older than you, Ness. And I'm still out here boxing. I'm still out here sparring with niggas. If a nigga touch me up in the sparring, if a nigga touch me up while we competing, I gotta run it back. I got to. Cause that's just me. They want me to turn into coaching so bad, I just can't give it up, man. Cause I love to throw hands. I love the competition. I love the mental state of this shit. I love the mental state of this shit. It ain't necessarily the physical shit. It's me competing against a motherfucker that know the same skill I know. It's just about who execute that shit the best. Who stay focused the best.
You ain't fighting Terence Bud Crawford, man.
It don't matter, man. You
do.
missing the whole point, man.
It do. You seen that scene? You seen that scene in Rocky 2 where he's like, he's all wrong for him. We don't need him.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
I ain't fucking with you, Ness. Shout out TBV, shout out Ness, shout out Daddy, man.
Right now, Creed turning over in his grave. His trainer,
man, fuck Creed.
His trainer saying the same
Creed.
fucking thing he told Apollo. Like, yo, we don't need him, Apollo. His style's all wrong for us.
That's bullshit. Bro, that's bullshit.
Bruh, listen. What? Ain't no shame. Yo. Ain't no shame in going to fight for Honduras or something.
Hey, it's not no shame, but you got to look at it from a competitor's standpoint, Ness. You looking at it from what other motherfuckers thinking or how you might feel if a motherfucker beats you.
I'm not. I just think rematches is mad whack. I beat you. You supposed to be in the back of the line. Now you getting this automatic get back, and you don't deserve that. That shit wasn't even competitive. But I hear you. That's the bell.
Listen, wait, Ness, and then I'm out of here. Wait, Ness, hold up, and then I'm out of here. So you beat me. I get beat one time. You telling me I ain't shit no more?
No, I'm telling you, you just gotta earn your way back. That's how it should be. You holding up the division with your rematch.
So you telling me all the shit that I did earn ain't worth the shit then,
Listen, just hear me out right here for everybody else that's gonna call in with the same thing. Just check it out real quick. All right. Imagine today we was announcing that Errol decided not to activate the rematch clause. That means Crawford could legitimately fight. If he wants to, he could legitimately fight. We all know he wants to wait for the winner in September, which is only a month away. You know. So he could wait for the winner or the sanctioning bodies could jump on his ass right now. Like, oh, you ain't fighting Earl well. Boots need is mandatory. Oh, you ain't fighting Earl well. Standing Onus needs mandatory. Oh, you ain't fighting Earl well. Thurman is mandatory. You feel me? He could get a fight instead of be waiting around for your mans to fake get some get back. Like, come on, get on the back of the bus.
Okay, cool. But you already said before when Bud became undisputed the first time, he didn't defend shit. He moved right up, right? So remember, Bud said it was hard for him to make 47 too, right? Yeah. He gonna go for the rematch. He ain't tripping about that shit. Listen, that's gonna set up that Jamel Charlo. That's gonna set up that Tim Tszyu. That's gonna set up whatever else.
Man,
fuck that.
A lot of setting up.
He did what he had to do at 47.
It sounds like what he had to do at 47. You saying it's gonna set up. It sounds like we doing Earl a favor, but I got to get to some other callers. But that's all it sounds like. Like y'all gonna say rematch, But I mean, rematches is meant for competitive fights. Like rematches is meant for Wilder Fury 1, where it was like, damn, which one won? Like, damn, that should have been him. It should have been him. Like this ain't a rematch. This is like, a pity fight. Like, yo, go ahead. Try and get your name right back. Bones 13, $2. Daily dose of Earl Quill. Hashtag get back. Hashtag man down. Hashtag he forgot to put strap season because he don't believe in himself. Isaiah Guzman, $2. 154 helps build Bud or 168 versus Nello or Mel. Nah, I hear you. Yeah, an in-between fight rather than jumping straight to 68 is probably better for Bud, but it would have been better for Bud to fight Tim Tszyu at 54 for a real belt. You feel me? You smell me? You do. You know you do. I'm going to have to go to somebody's house because, I already know what's happening. So, somebody else paying for this. I'm going to bring the biz. Jonathan Lambarena, $5. It's a get back. All right? Get back in there and get whooped again. Faced with tears of joy. Earl fans don't know what a systematic beatdown looked like. He getting hurt. They should know because it happened in the first fight. You feel me? Who we got? Oregon, Spider Rico. I got James Benitez, $2. He says, this is like Wilder Fury. What he said? 2? Let me see. Yeah, Wilder Fury 2. Straight ass whooping.
Hey, what's up, God?
What up, God?
Chilling. What's up, everybody? It's Esteban from Oregon with Love, your neighborhood Border Warriors boxer. OC is right. You know, he really a OG. Did he say he was older than you, Nestor?
Yes.
Damn. And this man, he said he was gonna fight me. I'm 30.
That's that
So
competitive nature in OC.
OC will fight no matter what, right?
He'll get scraped up no matter what, too.
All right. Well, let me have him, coach. Let me have him. He said
Nah,
he
bruh.
wanna fight.
He too old
He
for
said he'll
you.
fight anybody, and then he said if he lose, he'll fight you again. And OC, you know,
Bruh,
I'm
the
not.
commissions,
I'm in there to box.
the
And
commissions,
Nestor gonna.
the referees, we in this to save the boxer from themselves. You know, Derek
So,
James, then the refs need to do their job.
well, no, not really. I mean, without Errol Spence, Crawford would not have been what he is today, and that's the reality. And even still, uh, it's Errol Spence's choice. How I mean, even on the intro of this show, they say, Earl, you can lose an eye, and he says, I don't care
I got
because
another
I have
eye.
another eye. And so this is the man we're dealing with. This is the man we're talking about.
But that don't
But it,
mean nothing. Like, we can't glorify that. We gotta say, yeah, this is the man we dealing with, and they need to somebody need to be his friend. Somebody need to pick him up. Somebody need to correct him because for that same attitude, he was 15 months out the ring, and now his fans making excuses talking about he needed a tune-up. He was rusty. He ain't have his timing. He was out the ring too long. Cause that's his thing. No tune-ups. You feel me? So
but the back of the line thing, when
his
you said
attitude got
he
him in
should
this
go to the back
position.
of the line. That's for somebody who didn't put in their time. Earl Spence put in the time, and now he's the
Bruh,
king.
you
And the king
lost.
lost the crown, and now you're gonna say he don't get to come back or whatever.
I'm just saying.
That's
I'm saying rematches slow down the division. If he ain't got no rematch, Terence Crawford got to decide, is he vacating or he moving up? Because Boots right there, Stanionis right there, and Thurman right there.
this is the division. This is everything. Slow down the division. This is the division. What we waited
Bruh,
for 5 years for one
exactly.
fight.
We waited 5.
No, it's
We waited 5.
everybody's.
Crawford did what he had to do. We flattened him like pancakes. It's time to move on, man. Y'all out here tripping. Like let Boots get his shot. Let Stanionis get his shot.
Crawford gonna make some money. You always talking the money. Everybody talking the money, right? Crawford gonna make more money. He gonna skip over this money. That's what
Yo,
Spence
it's
did to get
funny.
here. He didn't skip over no money. We didn't go skip over no bags. If he gotta fight Earl again,
It's funny to
Crawford not
see
gonna say no
boxing
because he want the
fans.
bag. Earl's a big bag, the big fish.
It's
You
funny
gonna
to
skip
see
over
boxing
millions of
fans flip
dollars?
flop, right? Because when it was Wilder, they told Wilder don't take the rematch. Wilder had to go to court. But
Wilder was a king, and every king deserved to fight for his crown back.
Earl damn near went to the hospital, and y'all talking about he deserved a rematch. I'm this shit weird to me.
But yeah, I'm gone.
I got dudes talking about in the chat, Ness just don't know what a warrior looks like. Oh, my bad. I guess when Wilder was doing what Earl doing, he wasn't considered a warrior. Them Earl fans, they on one. I like that shit, though. They go hard in the paint for they mans and them. That's what's up. I hope y'all gonna buy them pay-per-views because only 650,000 of us showed up. Feel me? We need a little bit more than that to get this shit right. Jonathan Sosa, what up? San
Hey,
Diego.
what's up, man? So I think
Yeah, Jonathan from San Diego. Yeah, Ness, I think your show is awesome.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, I wanted to say first off, I think Bud Crawford's fighting style is amazing. The way he switches stances, I think that's the top tier strategy. And I also like the story of how he broke his hand early in his life, and then he figured out he wanted to switch southpaw so that he doesn't lose time in the gym. I think that's genius. But before the Spence Crawford fight, I wanted Spence to win because I rewatched the Sean Porter Crawford fight, and I feel like Bud Crawford was playing dirty. Like, he did him dirty. I think hits to the back of the head and other kind of dirty moves. I think Crawford's freaking tough as hell. You know, the strategy, the physical, and I think Porter was giving it to him. And I feel like Crawford's dirtiness kind of made the difference and made him win. You know, I don't really respect that about Bud, but I know people are going to say, oh, unintentional. You know, every single time I watch boxing and there's a foul, the commentators, 100% of the time, they always say, oh, that's unintentional. And, you know, and what I want to say is forget that. You know, I'm tired. I think, you know, if somebody follows me, I'm following them back. Somebody headbutt me, you better believe I'm going to headbutt you back. You know, I can't understand these fighters who they think they're the best in the world and they're beasts and killers, and they get fouled and they don't do a damn thing. I don't understand. If it was me, somebody hits me in the balls, I'm going to freaking hit you in the balls too. You know, like in the UFC, they get people poke people in the eyes, you know, pretty much almost risking getting blind. You know, being blind is one of like the worst things that could ever happen to a person. And these fighters are trying to poke people in the eye, and they don't do a damn thing. They don't poke that guy in the eye back. Maybe that way they'll stop it. And because these dirty fighters, they'll poke you in the eye or they'll headbutt you, and they'll keep on doing it because nobody tells them anything. You know, it's not. It's real life. It's not video games. These fouls are changing the momentum of fights, and these fighters that are not breaking the rules, the good fighters, they're the ones that they're getting the real damage, and these dirty fighters are ending up winning, and that's not. You know how people say, oh, don't leave the fight to the judge's hands. Well, I say the same thing. Don't let things to the referee. If the referees are not going to do shit, foul his ass back. You know, and I'm kind of curious to hear what you think, because I feel strongly about this because cheating is bullshit. You know, people need to learn how to win clean. If you win dirty, that's bullshit.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I can't stand a dirty fighter. You know, what's my man name? Butayev. I don't really like his style because he's dirty, and I don't mean popping dirty. You know, I mean actually fighting dirty. But hey, my man, stop spamming before I send your ass to the phantom zone, bruh. Don't make me work more than I need to out here. Grown ass men repeating themselves a million times. Like, what the fuck? Bank, what up?
Hey, Earl Slim, I ain't gonna hold you. When you lost, it felt like a family member died. And I'm not tripping. Just understand something, Slim. I cried when I seen you lose, Slim. Because you Earl, Slim. Paul Pierce, little man talking about you ain't the truth. Man, Paul Pierce, for real, he threw me off. He mean you ain't the truth. You still the truth in my eyes, Slim. And I'm going to tell you like this, Earl. When we get that shit back in blood at 154, watch how all the people be like, oh, yeah, I knew Earl was going to bounce back. Nah, don't be what I sound. Don't be what I sound, Slim. When we get that shit back at 154, you bitch, man, y'all stay over there. We gonna get that back, Earl. Earl, I got to come check you.
Hey, man, all I got to say is all this bickering back and forth, man, I'm glad that Earl done got on that.
Hey man, I'm glad Earl got back on this ship, man, to where he want to try to get some get back because hey, that's a true fighter spirit. You know what I mean? Like we all seen that boy had glory in the past, but now it's like, hey, he got a little bit of taste of defeat, so it's all about coming back. So it ain't strap season, it's get back season, bro. Like we all know that Crawford is a beast, but it's get back season, bro. It's a fighting spirit down in Texas, dog. But that's my call, man.
All right. I just don't know that you ever gonna be able to beat Crawford. Like my man literally was an oracle. Like I would be afraid to get back in the ring with a dude that called everything. He said he would stop him. He said the people would say he stood in the weight division too long. He said he would make him do the stanky leg. Like all these things he said he did. Like that's scary. That's freaky. I wouldn't go back. But that's me. You know, Earl's the big fish. You know, salute to him and his fans. They're going to believe he going to get this win. It's going to be funny to see how that looks, man, you know. Brandon, what up?
Yo, what up, Ness? Listen, Ness, man, bro. That guy that was just calling on that phone, this guy, man, I don't know what he's talking about. If I ever caught him in the ring, you know he's catching the left hook and the right hook and the uppercut. He is. I mean, if I ever caught him in the ring, but now we're talking about with Spence and Crawford rematch, and I think it'll be a good match at first until Crawford just does his thing again and just knocks him out. To be honest with you, he doesn't care about like he's not looking for hitting. He's not looking for wins. He's looking just to knock the guy out. Like he'll literally just. I mean, he's a crazy dude. Like not like a crazy dude, but his power is his power. I think if he punched a concrete wall, he would probably make a hole in it. Honestly, he's that strong, and Spence is not as strong, but he is quick. That doesn't matter when power meets quickness, power wins every time. So yeah, so power is just the king of boxing. You got power, you're gonna fucking win, no
Shout
matter
out
what.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Shout out both of them.
Shout out Tank.
Yeah, you good. Tank, bro. Tank. That guy, dude. When you watch his fights, it looks like he's not even like about to do anything, and then just all of a sudden, boom! Right, the strongest right hook in the world just fucking obliterates the enemy boxer. Obliterates it like without even you don't even see it coming. Like this shit just goes out of nowhere. So that's crazy, bro. And if that happens again in a Crawford fight, bro, we already know. I was talking to my boy earlier. He said he's gonna buy it. I'm like, bro, I don't. Of course, bro. Who's not gonna buy that? It's gonna sell. It's gonna sell. It's gonna sell everywhere across the United States, bro. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, man. I look forward to it. Let's see it happen.
You
All
may
right,
feel
You
like
out.
it's
Brandon.
your time, but it's not your time.
C-Dub. C-Dub. Mike check. Mike check. Got to unmute, fam. Yo. All right. We going out to Profound Dreamer Atlanta.
Yo, what's good, Ness? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right, Ness. All right, so I was talking to my uncle earlier today when we heard the news about Spence accepting the rematch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying what Crawford should do to put a fresh coat of paint on this puppy, because like you said,
Oh
like
shit,
I
oh
agree Spence
shit,
should
oh
get the
shit,
rematch.
oh shit, oh shit. I'm sorry. Don't take offense to this, brother. I do apologize. Cliff had a counterpunch. I was supposed to go to him.
Go to him. You could have let that man finish his
Oh, all
story.
right. Well, I don't
Come
want
on,
to. I
man.
don't want to get people mad. They paying their hard-earned money. Go ahead, Profound Dreamer. I apologize. is that people be sending me death threats like, bro, I'm paying for counter punches waiting 2 hours. I'm sorry, bro. There's only one man.
Nah. No doubt. You know I respect it, dog. I respect people paying for counter punches and all of that. But now I was saying,
We
in order
started
for
the
that,
bell
what
all
Crawford should
over.
do to put a fresh coat of paint on the matchup. What y'all think about? And chat, let me know if I'm tripping, because I'm really checking in to see if I'm bugging. But what y'all think about them doing the rematch at 160 or 168 so Crawford could get ready for the winner of Canelo and Jermell?
Yeah, I mean, you know
or
what?
Jermell.
That's the best idea anyone's ever said because they could sell it. More people will buy it because they gonna sell it off the back of Canelo Charlo name. Like, yo, they moving up. The winner gonna fight them. So I think that could help tickets. I think that could help pay per
And it's like you
views.
said, at 54, they're not even fighting for a belt anyway at 54. So what's the point? Might as well take it up to 60 or 68.
Yeah, I mean, it's all up to Crawford. Do he want to be sluggish? He was crazy faster than Earl, and if he give up that speed, it might be a tighter fight. Like he was countering over Earl's jab, man. Earl, he was too fast.
But see, that's my thing. My thing is, I know it's going to sound funny, and also I'm checking in also. But I think Crawford's speed is not just like his fast twitch muscles; it's his actual talent, his counter punching talent.
Yeah, his timing.
That's what makes it come off so fast.
Yeah, I'm with
so
you.
Like
It could be his timing.
Still gonna be a counter puncher. He's not gonna lose his vision. To me, what gives you that ability is, like you said, the timing and the vision. You're not gonna lose that vision because you go up in weight.
I mean, like
it's
I
not
said,
like Roy
I'm with
Jones,
it.
who was
I
really
like that
dependent on
idea.
athleticism.
I like that idea, because you got to do something. I ain't know where you was coming from with that fresh coat of paint metaphor, but you right. They need something. Like you need to package this baby up a different way. You can't just say it's the same fight. Like how you gonna fool me twice?
And one more thing I want to ask you too, before my time was up. The weigh-in, it never took place in the public eye. Like the official weigh-in for Spence Crawford, like we didn't actually get to see them officially
We only had ceremonial. They ain't want to show us them struggling.
Exactly. So how is Jermell telling us that Spence was drained? It's like, okay, he was drained, but like somebody got to show me some proof of him on the scale weighing in officially that he looked drained. Like
they
until then, I can't buy it because we ain't even see it.
They said they ain't doing no excuses. Remember? They said they ain't doing no excuses.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna release no.
They
no
said they're not
drain
doing
for
no excuses.
Maybe
but Spence was
let me
giving
tell
excuses
you.
the night of the
Let me
fight
tell you.
at that press conference.
I predict this: if he beat Crawford in the rematch, then yeah, we'll get a video of Spence in the bed with motherfucking covers and plastic bags, shredding pounds off the first fight.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
But if he don't get that win, I don't see them ever giving up the true story. You feel me? They gonna stay on that tough guy shit. Like, I lost. I ain't making no excuses.
We gonna get it in the Big Fish documentary. Like Oscar.
Bro, that fight was just so epic because he you can't catch Moby Dick with a fishing pole. How you gonna catch Moby Dick with a fishing pole? Then Crawford in the parade with a fishing pole. Ain't that a motherfucker? I'm telling you, that motherfucker looked like a straight up psychic. Everything the boy said done came true. Ain't no show without info. Joe. Yo.
What up, Ness?
What up? Joe, what it
doing
do?
a great job, man.
Appreciate
what up,
you.
brother? Appreciate you, brother. Yo, for them to sell this fight, they're going to have to package this up, man, with a new narrative, man. I kind of like that previous caller talking about a different weight class, but they're going to have to bring a narrative. Either it was the weight, it's going to have to be something, because how they going to sell this fight? For two, Ness, you good at that, man. You need to come up with a narrative for him and send it to Showtime.
I think my man, you ain't like the last call ID. I think that was solid. He came up with some solid. That was solid.
Hey, and Derek James going to have to humble himself and bring an extra pair of eyes in. I think it was a talent gap, but I think it was more so of a coaching gap. Where I believe Vomac, they really studied Errol Spence. They studied his tendencies. Where I think is Derrick James, he just said one package fit all of the packages. You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas it been working for all this long, there's no need for us to change up our style or learn anything new because it been working all this time. Crawford and them didn't do that. They studied Earl like he gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna counter over the top when he does this. Derrick James to me was so cocky that he even say he don't really watch a whole lot of tape, but he needs to bring an extra pair of eyes in, humble himself, study Crawford, and try to bring the best Spence that he can because that style that has been working for him all this time is not going to work against Crawford. So you got to he gonna have to dig in his bag, man, and pull out pull out some new techniques and balance and just study Crawford, man, and what it takes to beat him and humble himself, man. But that's all I got, champ. You listening to the #1 pound for pound boxing podcast on the planet. Hit the thumbs up. The voice of the people. There is no equal. Peace, my brother.
Joe, thank you for calling in. Ain't no show without info. Joe, we going out to Tyron. What up?
Yo, what's good with you, champ?
What it do?
Not much, man. Shouts out to TBV, man. Hope everybody doing good listening in. The rematch is pointless, man. It's funny how when Canelo fought Beagle and he lost and he won the rematch, everybody was saying, well, he got washed.
Exactly.
He got dominated. Nobody wanted to see that fight. Canelo almost got knocked out. He washed, but Errol Spence got dominated. Him and Derrick James got exposed.
Destroyed.
And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, yeah, things will be different at 154 or 147. It's like, yo, the way you lost, I know he's putting work, but the way you lost, you got to go on the back of the bus. Because you got Boots, stay on this, you got Keith, you got Tim Tszyu at 154. So it's like, for me, if I'm Earl team, I'll be like, look, we got the rematch clause in our back pocket. We can, boom, shoot it anytime we want. Let's go to 54. Let's fight Tim Tszyu. Let's get this belt. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you heard or saw an interview with the twins. I think they was on a pivot or something. And they asked Jermell, like, would you ever fight your brother or Earl? He like, shit, if the money right, I'll fight whoever. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, I wouldn't mind seeing Earl and Jermell at 154. Get your belts at 154 or even fight Boots at 147. Because you were saying, y'all, he ain't nothing, I'm gonna fight Crawford, So it's like, yo, you got other options out here. If I'm Earl's team, I'm like, look, go these routes. Because if you go on there with Crawford, it's gonna be the same thing. They figured you out. They're gonna take away your jab. You can't really fight off the back foot. You know what I'm saying? You took a lot of punishment outside the ring and inside the ring, especially with that last fight. We don't know what's going on, medically with you. That fight is not going to really sell. I'd rather see Earl go up, fight Tim Tszyu, or Earl fight Booz or Keith. Get a little tune-up fight. Let's see how you looking. But just to go right in a rematch and think, everything's going to be different. No, it's not going to be different. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, don't come in a press conference talking about you this, you that, Derrick James, hollering, doing all this, and you get killed like that and think, oh, yeah, oh, well, I got weight drain. No, I don't want to hear none of the excuse like that, especially y'all talking about, oh, I'm the big fish. Like, oh, I made the fight happen, and this and that. So it's just like, yo, you had your shot. I could see if it was like a Loma and Devin Haney type fight. Now, that's the only fight right now I see that deserve a rematch. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Earl and Terence, man, the only big fight right now to make is Terence and Canelo. That's my opinion. I mean, both fighters done what they were supposed to do in the sport. I just think, going back, I understand what Showtime and Al trying to do, but I don't think it's gonna sell too much.
You may feel like it's
That's
your
my
time,
call, man.
but it's not your time.
Appreciate you, man. Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting people to be this passionate about this subject. I did not know, that it was going to be passion on both sides, like from the people that want it and the people that don't want it. Pretty funny. Big shit. Damn, did I forget Cliff? Oh my fucking god. Hold on, Nino.
For sure.
Mute yourself. Cliff, you see this ADD I got? Oh my god. How many
Yeah, that's
how
so
many
funny.
callers I
Yeah.
went to since I was oh man, I'm so sorry.
Nah, don't even apologize, yo. I lost my fire anyway, cause I sent that shit when that boy sent the came playing the video. That video, that shit had me hyped. So yo, just go keep on. I mean, consider the donation. I'm good.
Oh man, Cliff, my bad. Trees, shit, look at me, about to go to Trees. It's really Nino, talk to us. I'm all over the
Yo, Nez,
place.
you can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, man, I just jumped in here. I just now seen he activated the rematch clause. Pretty much expecting him to do this. Like I've been saying, it's the biggest fight for Earl that he could get money wise. So people been saying he need to take a couple tune up fights and then make it. I ain't even think that was the route to go. I felt like doing the rematch right off the whim would be his best bet. Even though I don't think it's gonna matter, no matter what division they fight at. I heard you just said some people was calling in with passion and shit. They ain't came up with 20, 30 excuses for Earl. I'm talking about from Glovegate. The nigga rib was broke or some shit in training camp. He looked high before the fight.
He ain't
Like, bro,
sparred for 6
I heard some
weeks.
shit. Bro, one nigga told me he lost because he from New York and he ain't from Texas for real. They said that's why he lost. I was like, yeah, y'all coming up with every and anything. So, his fan base, they gonna be behind him and shit. Like I said, they all think he was weight drained. He wasn't himself. That's what they all want to believe because they ain't think that was gonna happen to him. And I ain't saying I thought he would get beat up like that neither, but they always need an excuse to see why they man got done like that. And when it happened at 54, I don't think it's gonna do nowhere as good money wise. I know the last one did like 600, 700,000, so I can see this one doing about four, probably like 3 to 4, I guess. I don't even know. That might be a little high too, just because of how the first fight went. But I don't know, man. I think it's the biggest fight for Earl. Like I said, the outcome ain't gonna be no different. And after this, depending on how he lose, shit, it might be, you feel me, might be time for Earl to go and hang it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, go and cash it out. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. But if he want to keep fighting after Bud, that's cool too. Because like I said, it ain't like too many fighters around 47 to 54 I ever pick over Earl anyway. Maybe Boots, but I still got to see Boots in a step up fight. But like I just said, if he fighting Tim Tszyu or Mendoza or Fundor or goddamn it, Keith Thurman, I'm going to still pick Spence. So if he want to keep fighting, that's up to him. But like I said, if he want to just cash out after he take this another L, shit, that's cool too. You feel me? He had a good little career. Bud need to keep doing what he doing. And like Bud said, he gonna move up to 54, clean him up, and then shit. I think he going after that Canelo fight, to be honest. But just all depends on what Charlo do, man. It's a whole lot of ifs and buts that could happen with this shit, man. In the next couple weeks. So I'm waiting on this Canelo fight, see what happened there, and then shit, we gonna see what happened with Bud and Spence. And don't it gotta happen in December?
Yeah, but if they come to an agreement, they
Yeah,
come
they'll
to an
push it
agreement.
back. Yeah, they'll probably push it back till next year or something. Spence
But
need a couple
there are
months off.
dates. There are dates held. December 9th and December 30th.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that 30th shit. You feel me? A good fight going into the new year. That'd be dope. But shit, I'm gonna keep listening in, man. I just got here. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna get up with you next.
I don't know. It's 31 days in December though, right? Because it won't be New Year's on the fight, right? So I guess they still could do it. Optimus Prime, $10 super chat. He on that champ level. He says Ness trying to save Earl from another ass whooping. G-Ball, $5. Ness, you sound like a guy that never played sports. This is about being a man. Ego, pride, last name. This is a lesson every man goes through. Okay, champ. OC the boss, $10. Ness, stop it. Hey, yo, set up that TBV Border War sparring day. Ain't no age restrictions on that. I'll definitely spar. Flexing emoji, glove emoji. It's up with Esteban Keem. Hey, yo, Ness, you think you old? You start acting old. Hey, C-Dub.
Yo, how the audio?
Straight.
Straight, that's what's up, man. Shout out TBV, smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself. We're not gonna say you haven't played sports before, Ness. I'm just gonna say, man, Ness do a good job, you guys. He one of the best at this, man. TBV, one of the best podcasts, one of the best channels, best boxing channels. Come get your boxing knowledge, your hardcore shit. He just want to look out for the fighter, man. He just looking out for Ness. I mean, he just looking out for Errol. But guess what? This is Wilder Fury too. This is Adesanya getting knocked out 3 times. Look him up, Ness, and find out what he did when he got knocked out 3 times, and what he did when he had a chance to fight him again. Some people, it ain't it ain't no give up. We might retreat to get a better position, but we gonna fight again. We just retreating to get a better position, but we gonna have another. You might. That's why That's why you gotta watch basketball. I mean, just the series, they get swacked by 40 points, Ness. Then they gotta come back and play again. Sometimes that team that beat them by 40, then they lose the series. So yeah, man, it maybe just could have been a perfect night. It maybe just could have been an off night. We're not gonna give no excuses. We're just gonna say do it again. That's all we're gonna say. You did it once. Hey, we from Missouri, man. We ain't even from Texas no more. He ain't from Texas. He from New York. He from Missouri. Show that man again. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And if they win or lose or draw, you did it.
Whatever
But you
you
got to get that
need,
man his
champ.
rematch. That's
Whatever
it.
y'all
You
need.
get that man his rematch, man. That's what the contract is for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't need to go to court like Wilder did. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go to court. You get what you contracted. That's what it's in the contract for. That's what it's in writing for. Well, we need to put it in bold for you. It's in small enough print. It's a rematch clause, man. The Warrior, win, lose, or draw, no matter how bad you lose, you're coming back to get that lick
I
back.
mean, it's easy
You
for
lose
you to
again.
say it's not your brain cells.
Hey, man, that's the profession he chose. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not about to cry a river for a profession that somebody else chose. I'm not about to cry a river for somebody If you join the military, you get kicked in the military, man. Thank you for your service. If you become a fighter, you know the dangers that come with it. So, hey, you just get the spoils and you get the dangers that come with it too. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Shout out to the Warriors, man.
All right. Who's next? We never went to Treese in Toledo. What up? Trace. Trace. Alright, he cleaning out the van or some shit. Stay wavy.
Yes, what it do, man?
What up?
Man, I wasn't gonna call in, bro. But me being an Errol Spence fan, bro, I had to call in, man. You know what? I ain't making no excuses for my boy Errol, bro. But everybody gotta agree on this, bro. That was not his best performance against Terence Crawford. He got the shit beat out of him. It's no excuses. But whether something was wrong with him or not, it wasn't his best performance. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, boxing is the only sport where if you lose, people try to act like the person you lose to, you can never beat them when that's cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, losing is a part of sport. You know what I'm saying? There's teams that in basketball and football, they lose, they win the next game. So Errol Spence, being the warrior he is, being an accomplished boxer he is, I think he got a chance to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Whether he wins by knockout or if he wins by split decision or unanimous, he got a chance, bro. And he got the heart of a warrior. So, I want to see the rematch. Anybody that's a real Spence fan should want to see the rematch. And at the end of the day, if he loses again, even if he don't lose as bad, Terence Crawford is a better fighter. But to just write him off and say he's gonna lose again and he should retire, and bruh, a lot of niggas in life never took losses, bruh. That's why a lot of niggas are not successful in life. You take one loss and you quit. That's why a lot of y'all gave up on your dreams. You was chasing it, you lost, and you just said, fuck it. Nah, nigga, you keep going. Losses is a part of being successful. So I think Errol Spence, man, I think he got a shot to win the next fight. And that's my call, man. The nigga took one loss. It's not the end of the world. He got a chance to win a rematch. That's my call.
Hey, yo. Yo.
Yo.
What was the worst beating?
Yeah.
That one or Wilder Fury 2?
I would say that Errol was the worst beating, bro.
Well,
I ain't even gonna cap,
so
brother.
so
Errol shit was
so
worse.
so that's why people acting the way they acting, because people was asking for Wilder to retire after that fight. So imagine Earl, he got, Andy, what up? Gotta unmute.
Yo, can you hear
Yo.
me?
Yup.
Yo, what's up, Ness?
What
I've been
up?
I've been trying to call for a minute, but yeah, I don't think Spence should take that rematch though.
Mm,
That was an ass whooping.
that it was. That's it? Nice.
That's it.
Damn.
That was quick.
Call them short and sweet. We got Nino back with another one.
Yo, Ness.
Here.
Yeah, but I had to double back real quick. But I'm hearing a couple callers, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I know fighters that had rematches after taking a loss before, but when I hear people bring up this Wilder and Fury and shit like that, it's like Earl didn't have really no success in this fight, man. I guess you could give him the first round, but I don't even think that was a round. He just died. I feel like Bud just let him have it. You know what I mean? Some people argue the third round, but I ain't give him that round either. But it's like with that Wilder fight, bro, Wilder had success in the first fight. Like a lot of people felt he lost, but at least he knocked the nigga down. Like a lot of people felt Wilder even won the first fight because the count was so long. Like that's what a lot of people go back and say that shit. Like, oh, he only Fury got up because the ref yelled in his face and shit like that. And it's like, bro, all the other rematches they be saying, it's like, what like who got dominated in the first fight, didn't have really no success, and came back in a rematch and dominated like the next fight type shit. I can't think of one. Like I'm not no boxing historian, so somebody would probably tell me about a fight from the 70s or some shit, the 60s or something. But
What?
I don't. I'm talking about like a fighter who just got dominated in the first fight and probably came back and won the second fight. But I can't think of one like from the current
Anthony
gen.
Joshua, bruh. He got destroyed by Andy and came back and won in the rematch.
I guess that's a
Ain't
good
no
one,
I
but
guess.
I
Ain't no I
don't
guess.
know,
He
man.
got
I
he
don't
got
know, man.
fucked
I
up in
feel
that
like
first fight.
you ain't think he had more success than Earl in the first fight
Oh,
against
absolutely,
Andy? You thought they
absolutely.
both just?
No, absolutely he had
That's
more
what I'm
success because he
saying,
scored a
man.
knockdown, but his shit was bad too, bro.
That's
Like my man got beat
what.
up so bad, knocked down, knocked out, not knocked out, but like made to quit,
Yeah, he got beat
chewing on
up.
his gum shield. After that
That's
fight,
what I'm
bro,
saying, bro.
I mean that
It's
was a
like
spiral for
all I'm saying. Yeah, all I'm saying is every fight we could bring up, it's like that fighter has somewhat of like some success in the fight, man. Like you just brought up AJ, at least he got a knockdown, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't just get pummeled the whole fight. You know what I mean? So I ain't like I just called in and I said I fuck with Earl. Like if he was fighting anybody else, I'm gonna pick Spence. But when it comes to this fighter right here, I just think he got his number. And it's like I feel like his fans is trying so hard to be like you know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Yo, you hear that echo,
I
nigga?
certainly do.
Yeah, I don't know where I was going at.
Oh, that's me. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, I know I ain't. I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, man. Before I get out, I was like, shit. I just think that's what they fans, Spence fans is doing, man. Like I just said, they trying to find something they can hold on, man, for this rematch where they could be able to root for him and think he actually got a shot without saying they think Bud gonna do the same exact thing. You know what I mean? So it's cool. He got fans like that, but you know what I'm saying? They just don't want to accept the truth. And when it happened at 54, I don't want them to get rid of Earl or start shitting on Earl, cut him off.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. You there,
Man,
Nino?
got months, man. Yeah, but that's all I got, man. I'm out of here.
All right, appreciate you. We going out to Discord. We got TBV, People's Champ. What up?
Yo, how's my audio, Ness?
Straight.
Yeah, shout out to TVV. Shout out to Errol Spence, man. I don't know. Um, First of all, Errol Spence can get garner some inspiration from Sha'Carri Richardson, female track girl from out of Dallas, same areas. Errol, it was a race last year. She came in dead last place. Dead last. People was clowning her. She became the laughing stock of female track. This past week or two, she just bounced back, beat the Jamaican girls, first place, fastest woman in the world. Errol Spence, use your fellow Dallas native to garner some inspiration from, because she, was counted out and she beat the odds, man, and now she's number one in the world. So, use her as an example, you being able to bounce back. With that being said, I think the only way Errol will defeat Bud Crawford is he comes to the ring with a fully loaded Desert Eagle.
Mm.
Pull out the pistol and blow Bud's brains the fuck out.
Damn.
Other than that, he ain't beating Bud, man.
Why you gotta be so rude?
That's his only hope. So Earl, if you're listening, smuggle a Desert Eagle. It has to be a Desert Eagle. Can't be no 9, can't be no 38, because we already know Bud and took a slug to the dome and ate that shit. So it's got to be some high power. Bring a Desert Eagle to the ring, blow his fucking brains out. Because if you don't do that, you ain't beating this man. He's gonna beat the shit out of you again. Especially if Bud's a jack. If Bud wants to be an asshole and say, "Let's do it at welterweight again."
I
So
mean, he
yeah,
should. He should. And he should
like
answer the questions mean. Like, but Bud, he's struggling. Who fault is that? Be disciplined. You feel
yeah.
me?
I feel like you ever seen that movie of Bud and Rim at the end when Tupac handed Cuz the bag, it was like, handle your business.
Yeah.
And he upped the burner. That's what Derek James need to do. Give Earl the duffel bag with a Desert Eagle in it and say, Earl, handle your business. And Earl's got to smoke this nigga, man. He's got
Nah,
to blow his fucking brains
cause
out.
then he gonna go to jail, do life, and always think about
Hey,
it in the cell.
that's
Like,
the only
damn,
way. That's the only way he's gonna get the win,
I
though.
had to
He's
kill the
gonna
nigga
get
that
the
whooped
shit
my
beat out of
ass.
him again. Like it's just not enough time to make the proper adjustments to beat a guy as crafty and as skilled and as athletic and as strong as a Bud Crawford, man.
But he
It's just not going to
36.
happen. So yeah, blowing his brains out is the only way you'll get some kind of victory against him. But that's my call, man. Earl has no shot. But like I said, maybe he can garner some inspiration from Sha'Carri Richardson. As Dallas native. But other than that, it's over. We gonna fuck Errol up, then we moving on to a stable. Maybe gonna fuck French Fry Head up too. Jamel Charlo, best boxer of our generation, bar none. Bud Crawford, top 5 all time. That's my call.
All right, all right, all right. Felt like it was a Bud Crawford R&B song he was singing, right, y'all? Jay Will in Ohio. This guy's never around.
Like I know, you should lie low. Killer, I used to get it in Ohio.
Yo, man, this guy. This is why I stopped playing intros. See that? He dropped the ball. Charles, what up?
Ness, what's up, man? Long time no call in, man. What's the deal, man?
Chill.
Man, appreciate you coming to me. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. I'm gonna put you on the spot a little bit, Ness. Well, I ain't gonna put you on the spot, but I want to ask you, man, because I know you know boxing. But what is it that I'm a little bit confused as far as why they would take this rematch right now? What is it do you think that they can do to make this fight? I mean, close or possibly win, because I don't see anything that they done. They lost the first fight because they underestimated Crawford. And so for them to come back and say, okay, we're going to run it right back. I mean, I was thinking that they were going to go back and I don't know if they could have beat Bud on any night. I don't think so, but I think they could have made a few adjustments to make the fight more competitive. But what do you think, Ness, that Derrick James, or maybe it's not Derrick James? I know Earl got a lot of pride, but what the hell do you think they saw that they can make an adjustment to do this right now? I mean, Ness, honestly, style to style, Bud has this guy's number. Why would they turn around and do this rematch right now? Are they seeing something that we not seeing, Ness?
Man, I need that sound bite. It's the money, baby. It's money.
It
I mean,
is.
I ain't gonna
I
front.
get it.
I ain't gonna front and say it ain't got nothing to do with pride and wanting get back and revenge and all that other shit. But at the end of the day, you got to do 8 weeks of training camp. You could do that for Tim Zoo. I heard people saying Tim Zoo. You ain't making 10 million with Tim Zoo. You
I
know,
get it.
you
I
you
get it.
you
I
could do
get it.
training camps. You could pick 5 names and you ain't gonna make $10 million. Guaranteed, he ain't getting that.
But Ness, I mean, is it the timing of you say the money, and that's a good point. But
I
is
mean,
it the
it's
timing
the
of it?
money. You walk away from the rematch, you walk away from the money. That's why Wilder ain't walk away from the rematch. That's why Andy couldn't walk away, or rather AJ couldn't walk away. He had to fight Andy. If
But
anybody, good.
do they lose money if he take a fight or two off because of
Hell yeah, hell yeah, because boxing moves on. Shit, while you
Yeah,
taking
you're
that
right.
fight or two, Bud done moved up to 68 and beat Canelo, and it's like, man, we really don't want to see that Earl rematch.
But here's the thing, Ness. You're right. You're right, Ness. I can't dispute that. But it's like if he gets his ass beat again like that, it could be over for him, man.
I mean, we
Like
said
it could
that,
be over.
but listen, let me tell you, I lived through the Wilder Fury. I lived through the Andy AJ. We said that. I lived through AJ Usyk. We said every time a motherfucker lose, we say he should retire. He should change trainers. He need to clean house. If he lose back to back, if the potential for losing back to back is there, we say, oh my God, he'll be done. He'll never come back
You
from
may
2
feel like it's your
losses.
time,
You know, but it's not
but
true.
it's not your time.
Wilder suffered 2 back-to-back losses and he's back. AJ just suffered 2 back-to-back losses and he came back. Like,
But they get dominated, Ness. Golly, not like that,
I
Ness.
mean, Wilder is arguable. Wilder was competitive. He got some knockdowns, but shit, you know, he suffered some knockdowns and some big shots.
I got you.
And
Shout
he's
out
still back.
TVB. Appreciate you, Ness.
I just love how boxing brings everything back full circle, man. These motherfuckers was shitting on Wilder when he wanted his rematch with Fury, which we knew he couldn't beat Fury, right? But y'all was shitting on, calling all types of bums, and now Earl won his rematch, and he's a warrior. Somebody told me, Ness, you don't know what that is because you ain't compete. I said, oh shit, no, I know what that is. I just ain't never dick ride like you doing, motherfucker. That's what that is. Motherfuckers change their tune real quick when it's their favorite fighter, boy. This shit hilarious. I'm telling you, when AJ lost, oh, he need to retire. Nah, he needed a sports psychologist. He got the belt back. He lost again. Oh, nah, he need to retire, man. He need to retire. He lost again back to back. Nah, he need to retire. He's still here. I'm just saying, man. We always got something to say as fight fans. Lemmy in Tennessee.
Yo, what up, Papa? It's been a long time, bro. How you guys doing?
Chilling.
Cool, man. Hey, first off, bro, it's been a long time, so I just want to get off my chest. Bro,
great year for boxing. I missed a bunch of calls, a bunch of good fights, but I'll just say that right now, man, it's been such a good year, and it ain't even over yet, bro. We're getting this rematch coming up, bro. I'm super excited for it. I don't care how bad that whooping was. Freaking Errol Spence, bro. Come on, he's coming. He's gonna do the best he can. Again, I do want to go ahead and just jump on that bandwagon with everybody else. I don't think he's gonna do something too much different, from the first time. I don't think he's got the answers, for Crawford. And even if he does something different, man, Crawford kind of stayed at one gear for most of that fight. He was on cruise, so I don't, so he's just he'll just do something else. And I think it's two different levels, but it'll still be fun, man. I'm still gonna be super excited to watch that, bro. And the possibility of maybe freaking Errol Spence, Crawford, and freaking Shakur with Martin on the undercard, the brothers versus brothers. That'd be pretty cool, right? But hey, bro, real quick, man, your interview recently that went viral, bro, with the whole Shakur and Haney drama, bro. Dude, that's putting you guys on the map. You guys are already on the map big time, but dude, everybody's talking about you guys. You're probably aware of this, but man, heck yeah for Boxing Nation, bro. Not Boxing Nation, freaking Boxing Boy. Sorry, my bad. Confused you with somebody else. But bro, hands down for that, bro. That's the kind of stuff y'all had to keep doing. Good interviews, bro. That are just everyone's talking about it now, putting y'all on the map even more. I saw your sub count go up big time. So yeah, man. Shout out to TBV. And what else I have out here? Let me see. Yeah, man. Just good year for boxing. Oh yeah. Crawford Spence, real quick. I would actually like to see it though at 154. I know they mentioned it, and I know Spence would like that. I know Crawford ain't scared, and he'd go up there, and that way it really shut everybody up, So I still think it's gonna be a dominant performance. I don't see Spence doing anything crazy, but at least you straight, because they're always gonna say something, and I think it'd be good, it'd be good for both of them, and it's still gonna be a decisive victory for Crawford, but you shut everybody up. 154, get it done, and freaking Shakur, Frank Martin undercard. And yeah, man, I've always been a Shakur fan, but dude, man, I don't like what I heard about freaking Shakur ducking right here with Haney, bro. And I know you guys probably talked a lot about that, but I haven't called for a while. So, man, I'll say that. I'm not one of those dick riders, bro. I don't like that, dude. He ducked him. Yeah, the whole money thing, but it's like you said, you shouldn't break a friendship over that, or try to at the very least, you shouldn't make it look like it's worse on their end than it is on your end when you're the one ducking, for man, eight freaking million, bro, for all the belts, man, for unified. That's stupid. Shakur, that was a bad move, bro. I don't care. You had a shot. I don't want to hear
You
it.
may feel like it's
Even
your
if they
time,
were faking it.
but it's not your time.
All right. Thank you for calling in. Going back to Discord, Majid, what it do?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yo.
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Man, I'm gonna just go with my prediction like I said the first fight. I got Crawford in 6. You know what I'm saying? I think the only outcome that could be a little bit different is if a bone get broke or a nigga actually just get beat to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Errol Spence for trying to prove to himself that he could do it. And maybe just stay safe out there, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I don't fuck it. Who they gonna have on the undercard if they doing this shit? Let's get a. I feel like this man, I can't even speak really. Like, shout out to him, and all I could say is good luck. Maybe he could win 2 rounds this fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to him and Derek James. And shit, whoever won bet, if y'all feel confident, you know what I'm saying? That just was one out and he could do better. Just hit me up or whatever. We could arrange a little bet or big bet, whatever you believe in. And that's all I got, man.
All right. Majid, we got a poll, 909, 11 votes now. Errol Spence activates rematch clause to fight Terence Crawford again. He should have took a tune-up. 20% of the votes believe he should have took a tune-up fight before jumping back in there with Terence Bud Crawford. We got Step Aside, Rebuild with 2 fights. 9% believe that's the right route. We got Stay Away from Bud, 32%. And then we got Rematch Activated, Strap Season, 39%. That's crazy. 32% are saying stay away from Bud, 39%. That's really close. Really close. Wow. All right, we're going back to Discord. Mr. Lenz, what's up? Brandon, you got to unmute.
Can you hear me now?
I hear
Can
you.
you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, man, I see like people don't seem to respect contracts. Like, this shit was signed on May 23rd, 2023. And we found out that there was a two-way rematch clause that the loser will be able to activate within 30 days of the fight. We knew that then. We knew that in May 23rd. So now for people to be sitting up acting like they surprised and that the man, like, I think people were expecting a rematch anyway. So why the fuck they talking about why is Errol? He need to avoid. They're not gonna go back and rewrite the contract. Nigga, the contract was an ironclad on May 23rd when they agreed to it. So why the fuck y'all gonna say that now after the fight didn't go how you expected? Like the man won his rematch, let him exercise his rematch clause. A lot of motherfuckers don't even get up and go to the gym, but they gonna tell Errol Spence that he don't need to do his rematch clause. Like you sitting on the sideline eating chips and shit, telling this man, a professional fighter who done dedicated his life to fighting, and he don't need to take a rematch clause. This man knew what he signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Like he know what he doing. Get a man his rematch. Like I understand. Like in his mind, he probably think he can't perform worse than what happened on July 29th. Like it can't get no worse. Like I know I can do better than that. So let him do better than that. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like all this old weak ass shit. Oh, he need to avoid. That's some old weak ass shit. I was in a back call the Monday after the fight. Everybody on my ass. I'm a Spence fan. They know that, so they on my ass. Like, blah, blah. I'm like, man, give us our rematch. I was saying that the Monday after the fight, and I knew he was gonna take the rematch because that's just that's just how it is. Like, there was no other way around it.
You just want it because you
So for all the
salty.
because what?
Because you salty.
I'm not salty about nothing. I just want the man to have bro, it's a contract. Like just like Wilder had a contract. It's a contract.
You said
and don't act like people that tell Spence to retire. Stephen A. Smith was leading the charge. Oh, he need to retire. You had a whole show about that. So don't act like niggas wasn't saying he need to retire. Because they was telling him he need to retire.
You said the Monday after the fight, you saying
Yeah.
give me the rematch. You know damn well the Monday after the fight, you should have been checking up on your man, make sure he was alive.
No, that man. Look, he finished the fight on his feet, bro. What are you talking about? That nigga was awake. He was aware through all of that. Like he ain't wake up asking what happened. He lived through that. You know what I'm saying? He was coming forward. He every bit of the dog he said he was, bro. A lot of people would have took a knee, not got up. He kept coming forward. I know J Mac would contest that he wasn't, but he was.
Is you betting on it? Because a lot of y'all want him to take the rematch. Y'all not gonna do the camp. Y'all not gonna take the blows. Is you at least gonna bet on him?
What you mean I'm not? That ain't my job to take the blows. Like I'm a fan of the fighter. I'm a fan of both fighters actually. I have a lot of respect for Terence Crawford. I'm not discrediting what he did because he put on a hell of a performance.
You
But
may feel like
I
it's your
don't think
time,
that was the best Spence.
but it's not your time.
But that's my call.
I'm just saying that a lot of people calling in talking about, yeah, he got to take the rematch, but y'all not taking the blows. Y'all not doing the training camp. You feel me? Y'all demanding this rematch. Like, it's not you that got to go fight. You feel me? You just want to get back so that when you at the water cooler, you could be like, I told you it was just a fluke. I told you he was just weight drain. Like, Monday morning, I'm like, yo, is he all right? You know what I'm saying? Monday morning, I was with the Mongolian Mole.
I am sorry. Are you okay?
That's how I was feeling. Like, is everything okay? I wasn't thinking about rematch, but that's y'all in y'all revenge bag. it's so funny because I don't remember you calling specifically, Brandon, to defend my man's Deontay Wilder who wanted his rematch. You feel me? Everybody, oh, Wilder needs to move on. Wilder needs to move on. Wilder's such a crybaby. Now it's like the shoe's on somebody else's foot, and it's like, oh no. Contracts, they're ironclad. Contracts. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yo, I love it when shit come full circle on the motherfucker, man. Hey, yo, in the 256, Alabama, who this?
Hey, what's up? This is Edward in Alabama. What's going down?
Edward, you changed your number, fams?
Oh, man, no, it's still the same number, but, it just, been a while probably. That's what it is.
Hell no. I got you, but it don't matter. Talk to us.
Yeah, lock me in. Do you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, you was making a good point because it is funny to me that some of these dudes are the same ones that were talking. This is just the problem with modern boxing and modern fighters. They just, every time somebody loses, somebody always want to rush them to retirement. Like, look, man, some of us have taken L's and beatings in life, and we try to bounce back. If you feel like he can do something, even though I'm a realist, I don't think he can because the issue that he has with him is hand speed, and you ain't gonna get faster in a fight. Just not gonna happen, bro. But if he feels like he can do better and he want to challenge himself and get paid, like you said, that's probably like the last paycheck. It's not gonna be like the first time, but what else did they do? Like I said, Tim do bullshit. Okay, whatever. Let the pups go fucking eat. You know what I'm saying? So I support him trying to go do his thing because I know how it is. I've taken big L's and tried to bounce back, but I just don't see. I don't see him winning. But like you said, there's a lot of people here now. They're all, you guys are the same dudes talking about, oh, Fury kicked his ass. Or he'll never be the same. Talking about Wilder, and now we're on like a whole nother page. It's like, bro, just shut up, man, because some of the greatest fighters we've seen took big L's. I've seen Lance Lewis get knocked out in the first round by a fucking sparring partner. And now they consider him one of the top five heavyweights of probably, all time or, these highly ranked Hall of Famers. So shit happens. If he wants to run it back, get another little cool payday, I'm probably sure Terence Crawford ain't tripping. He got some time to spare. The only thing I got to say is, man, I hope Jamel Charlo's healing all this shit because I swear everybody's talking about, like, this nigga is not about to fight Canelo. Like, it's just not going, like, they're all looking past this fight. So maybe that'll inspire him to get a little mean because I don't like this little respectful Charlo. It's annoying as shit. But that's my call, man. I appreciate
y'all. Yo, it's funny because I watched his interview. I think it's with Gilly and them, and they talked about that respectful shit. And he like, I can't even hate on his answer. You feel me? He like, yo, I'm grown. I ain't trying to be doing shit. I got kids. I don't want them to see shit. He brought up the Broner and Tank video where he was cursing out Broner and Tank. He like, look, man, that shit was mad years ago. That shit surfaced up. Now my family got it. That ain't me no more. That ain't me. So I ain't even gonna knock him no more for not giving me that same energy at that press conference because I get him. I get, I totally can relate to killing the old you, and being a new you. So I get him. I just hope he understands it. That's gonna harm the ticket sales, All that shit he told Gilly and them talking about, oh, we 2 pound for pound fighters, that's gonna sell the fight.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Or he said we 2 great fighters, so it's gonna sell the fight. No, the fuck it's not. That ain't enough. That's far from enough. But smash that thumbs up. Let me see how many we got before I go to this next caller, because y'all be acting seriously stingy with the free support. I'm talking free support. I'm talking dropping a 5-star review. That's absolutely free. Everybody on Twitter retweeting so that we could get some new callers, because you guys just listen, and there's people that want to call in. They want to give their opinion on this conversation, but I need you to at least retweet. That's absolutely free to do. Costs you nothing. And guess what? If you're on Twitter, if you haven't already subscribed to us on the YouTube channel, come on over. Do that. I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers. I'm only at 180,186. So I still need about another 800 and something thousand. So come on over. Help a brother grow. Don't forget to retweet. We going back to Discord. We got Professor 2. Hold on a minute. Let me double check. Ain't nobody sent a quick counter to cut that line. No. Double checking here. No. All right. We going to Professor 216. What up?
You can hear me?
Perfect.
Hey, when I first heard about this, you know what I mean? Well, when the first fight happened, I was like, I don't want to see this fight again. Um, leave Bud alone. He's just not a better fighter. But then I got on the show. I've been listening for a while, and I've been hearing all these Spence fans with all this hope in their voice. And then I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that ass whooping again. I wouldn't mind taking these niggas bread again. So I'm taking all bets this time. I'm taking handicap bets. Whatever y'all want to bet, just let me know. Because I mean, what's gonna happen is gonna be worse at 154, and it's not about to be. Even if a better Errol Spence does come, which I'm sure it probably will be a better Errol Spence. All Bud gonna do is turn it up earlier. So last time, I was Mr. Bud in 8. This time, we Mr. Bud in 4. We getting this nigga out of here in 4 rounds. And I'm glad that Errol Spence gave me another opportunity to talk shit. Now I'm able to talk shit for at least a good extra 6 to 9 months about the last ass whooping and the ass whooping that's to come. So yeah, and y'all talking about he could come back. He can. All right. Look, Derrick James, you need to throw that towel in. It's like if it starts to look like how it was looking the first fight early, just throw that towel in. Don't even do him like that. Cause Bud could really kill this nigga. Like y'all want to see this fight again and understand this kind of thing, but Bud could really kill this nigga. Like, and I don't want to see Errol Spence die. Cause he is a good person. When he not on that bullshit. But yeah, that's it. That's my call.
All right. All right. Appreciate you. Let's see. We got Don Juan. What up on Discord? Don Juan on Discord.
Salute, TDV. You can hear me?
What up, Stunner? Y'all be changing screen
Yeah.
names.
Yeah, I'll be bouncing around. But as far as this whole, rematch, just like, after the Wilder Fury 2 fight, old boy had a contract, and I'm glad that he's enacting it. Now, that's not necessarily my concern. My whole thing is this. This dude just beat you in the most highly contested 147, fight in years, right? And became undisputed. And you telling me you want to rematch him at 54, where if you do manage to beat him, you don't get nothing in return except for like a pat on the back? Nah, you need to go for them belts again. At least in my opinion. Like, for the people that, subscribe to the idea or notion that he could have had a bad weight cut, this, that, and the third. We've seen this dude fight at 147 multiple times. That was, obviously his worst performance at it. If we think that that's an anomaly, I think that he should spin the block again and do it at the same weight, because it's like, yeah, he just became undisputed on you. Like they talking about this dude fighting Charlo, Canelo. Like this is all he's getting all this buzz off your name. Like you gotta remove them belts from him. At least in my opinion. Because you beat him at 54. It's like, yeah, cool. He still got the belts. That's just my opinion. I want to hear what everybody else thinks about that.
All
I'm
right,
out.
champ. All right, all right, all right. We got a new caller in Louisiana. Who's this?
It's Hype
Hype.
from Louisiana.
Talk to us, champ.
Man, Ness, I need some help with this one, bro. I love the show though, man. I've been a subscriber for about 4 or 5 months, man. I love the show, man. I clock in every day to see what's going on with you, bro. But
Appreciate you.
man,
Talk
the
to me.
skill level, man. I just want to talk to people about very good fighters, great fighters, and generational talent fighters.
Mm.
I just think Crawford one of them generational talent fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like Earl great at what he does. He mastered fundamental. I feel like he mastered the fundamental of tap and doing what he's doing. But I've seen it so much of his routine, and you can't really be routine against Crawford. If you routine, he's gonna break you down because it's routine. And he wants the rematch, but a tune-up wouldn't do nothing for me. You'll have to go in the lab and watch tape and come up with a different skill level, a different attack. I mean, fighting somebody else wouldn't tune you up for Crawford. That's not going. That'll give you confidence that you can win. But when you get in the ring against that type of fighter, you got to have more than just what you did against that tune-up. I just feel like that. So what I think he should do is, I don't know, go in the lab and figure out a way that works for him, man. Instead of that rhythm fight he fight, because Crawford got that rhythm down pat. And when he gets your rhythm, it's over. You ain't got a shot. So, like I said, I just generational talents are just different from me. From great, they got great fighters and they got some of the best fighters. He's one of the great fighters, but he's not a generational talent, Earl. He just went through good fighters. He didn't go through great fighters to get his belt. That's just what I feel. Crawford I think he just went up another level when he seen Errol Spence on his docket. When he seen Errol Spence's name, your ears go up, man. You know how it is, man. When you see something that's gonna be competitive, everybody talking about, you're gonna go to another level mentally. So I think it was Errol Spence that made Terence Crawford just raise his game, because I've never seen this defense look like that before. That good.
Yeah.
So it was just
No, that was
wanted to make a
definitely the
statement.
best version of him.
He wanted to make a statement. Watch what I really could do. Y'all talk about Earl's better. They had the hallway altercation, but Crawford say, watch this. And he went in the lab and worked on his defense and said, he said he was watching the man for 5 years. I don't think Earl watched him for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
But he just was that confident. And the people around him. So I don't think the tune-up would do nothing. I think he just needs to go in the lab, figure out what he needs to do to be competitive. And I'm not just going to fight. If you're going to fight for the bag, get the bag and get out. But at the same time, I'm trying to win. I'm competitive. He's been doing it as long as Crawford. So I don't think it's just the bag. I think he really want to win. It's just you can't do it this fast, man. It's too fast. This like jumping in the pool trying to swim and you really can't. But I'm gonna try it again because I'm gonna get it the next time. You got to go train, dog.
Word.
Can't win like that. That's just
You
what I
may
feel. So
like
that's just
it's
my
your
call,
time,
Ness. I
but
appreciate
it's
you, bro.
not
I'm
your
gonna keep
time.
listening to you, man.
Nah,
Shout out to you, Louisiana. Stand up, baby.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that passion, man. Thank you for calling in. New callers, we love them. C's, what up? In Washington, right? This Washington?
Yes, sir, bro. What's up, Ness? Go ahead and like and subscribe. How you been, bro?
Can't complain, man. Out here working, grinding. 2 shows a day, baby.
Always, man. But check this out, bro. Like, I'm over here thinking, and I'm a Spence fan myself, but I'm also a Crawford fan too. And I lost money on the first fight, but name a greater comeback if this dude Spence comes back and wins this fight. You know what I mean? Like, dude, this guy got dismantled, got his ass beat. He comes back and fucking wins that shit at 54, bro. Like, that's a great comeback. Great way to retire. You got the bag.
I mean, I don't know, right? I mean, ain't the excuse gonna be, oh, Crawford went too high? He moved up too many divisions.
Hell no. See, and I thought about that. Motherfuckers want to see Crawford fight Canelo at 68, so you can't use that.
Yeah,
shit.
but just because you want to see him do it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like we wanted to see Earl fight Canelo till he got his ass kicked.
That is facts.
So
but
we could be wanting to see Crawford
like,
too, but if Earl beats him at 54, then people gonna be like, oh, see, he was too small. He shouldn't have went up that high.
No, see, and I think that's a big problem in boxing today, bro. The fucking boxing fans moving goalposts left and right, bro. Motherfuckers looking like a soccer team out here. But anyways, you know what I mean? Like, man, me personally, dog. If this rematch happens, which hope to God it does, I got 250 on Earl. You know what I mean? Greatest comeback ever. Great way to shut down your legacy and you cash out, bro. That's my call. What's up, Ness?
For sure. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, I'm just saying what I know what they gonna say. You feel me? I know Crawford fans gonna hit you with that, like, oh well, he moved up. You know what I'm saying? He started his career at 35, then he went to 40, then he went to 47, then he went to 54. That was too much. Earl should have just made weight. I'm just saying. They can say that. They can certainly try and say that. All right, let's see what we got here. Jay Will in the building.
Yo.
Oh, we can hear you now.
All right, man. Yo, I don't know why I always it's like it freezes up on me on the first call, but it allows me to come through on the second call. I don't know what's up with this cord. I might just go back to the regular phone joint. But yo, Ness, man, my man.
Holla.
If would you say well, I'll put it like this. Jeff Horn's performance against Terence Crawford was better than Errol's. Um I won't say American, but like Kell Brooks' performance was better than Errol's. Um, Hank Lundy's performance was better than Errol. You know, even though they all got stopped. I mean, Errol barely landed a punch. Now, I don't think that you, Ness, will say any of those fighters could beat Errol, would you?
Mm-mm.
So, with that being said, that leads me to believe that Errol he has to be able to do better than what he did. Like, there's no way in the world he can repeat that. I mean, I don't think so. But I think it's highly unlikely he repeats that bad of a performance just based off the collection of his previous performances.
Mm.
Not giving him no excuses. Um, he lost fair and square, Bud beating fair and square. But I mean, we just can't
There's
be
always a
naive and
but.
we can't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way we're gonna pick all those other fighters who perform better against Bud than Earl. All those Most of those fighters are not even half of Earl. So um I definitely expect a better fight. I might not expect my
You
man
do
Earl to
know.
win, but I definitely expect a better account for himself, a better showing for himself. And that's it. Real talk, man. I think Bud's the better person to fight against Canelo. So I just think he just got more tools in his belt. So even though Spence is my guy, I want Bud versus Canelo. You know, I want two of the top 5 pound for pound fighters to fight, and give us a wonderful fight, man. Um, Other than that, man, there's no way. I just want guys to understand, man. Like it's not an excuse saying that the man had his worst night ever. It's not an excuse. The man got his ass whooped, right? But look at all the other fighters that Bud done fought who performed better than Errol. They just really rank those fighters against Errol. And ask yourself, do you really think Errol's
But
going to perform that bad again?
it don't
That's my
work.
call.
It don't work that way though. You know, fighter A beating fighter C don't mean he beats fighter B. Like it don't work that way. You know. And those other fighters had success where Earl didn't because Bud didn't rise to that occasion for those fights. You know, it was this fight that got him motivated to that
You may feel like it's your
level.
time,
Excuse me.
but it's not your time.
It's like that last caller said, like, bro, I ain't never see Bud defense like that. Exactly, because he knew he had to be on his motherfucking A game for this fight. He raised his level of competition to the motherfucking 10th power. Listen, hey, man, maybe the rematch is more competitive. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. There was a lot of interest in that fight. I want to see if it's going to, be the same. Like, I'm definitely hearing the Errol Spence fans still there. They ain't really leave him. They riding with him. They believe he can do it. So that's a good thing. Cause you know, sometimes you lose fans. You need them motherfuckers for real. But we got Days. What up? On Twitter. You gotta unmute yourself, Days.
Ness, you can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Ness, can I ask you a question, bro?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my first question is, what was worse, Errol Spence's car accident or his ass whooping from Crawford? Which one is worse?
Come on. You know the accident has to be
Honest
worse.
question. The accident is worse, right?
Has to be, in my opinion, I guess, yeah. That shit was dangerous.
And wait, who did he fight after the accident where he almost died?
Danny? Danny, right? Did you
Yeah,
go?
against Danny.
Yeah.
He won and dominated, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck do people think Errol Spence wouldn't get a rematch with Crawford when this nigga flew out of his Ferrari and almost died, came back, didn't take a tune up and beat the shit out of Danny Garcia. Now I'm not trying to compare Danny Garcia to Crawford, but what I'm saying to y'all is this is a warrior, bruh. You cannot say Errol's not a warrior. This nigga survived almost dying in a Ferrari, speeding, flying out the car.
But
Of
Champ,
course he gonna take the rematch, my nigga.
wasn't he a warrior that night? Like, that's what we saying. You need
No.
more. You need more than
Right.
being a warrior to get the win. Like, Crawford showed crazy skill.
This, because I want to put you on the hot seat, my nigga. Let me ask you this:
Go for it.
that you sports before?
Say again?
You played sports before?
Yeah.
Sports that you played, have you ever had an off night?
I mean, yeah, basketball, you can't make more.
Hey, Les, fuck that. Even with the boxing voice, have you ever done an episode of the boxing voice where you just wasn't feeling it and you was like, damn, I don't feel like I gave the boxing voice 100% tonight. You felt like that before, right?
Absolutely. But
Right. So
remember, I don't got Terence Crawford punching at me.
you're right. But Ness, I want to add now, Ness. This next question, I want you to be honest, bro, because I know my time is almost up. Do you feel like Errol Spence's performance against Crawford? Be honest, Ness.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was the best version of Errol Spence that you've seen out of all of his fights? Be honest.
Was that the best version? I think you ain't gonna like my answer. I think what happened is that was the best version of Crawford that we saw.
I agree with you. But let's be honest, right? We've never seen Crawford look that good, right?
Never.
Right? And we never seen Errol look that bad.
Because
And
he
we
ain't
know
never been
Errol,
in there with Crawford.
Man, Ness, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Errol and Derrick James. I think they slept on Crawford, bro. All that LDBC talk with, oh, Crawford, he's too small. I think they really believe that shit, bro. I don't think they watched any film on this nigga before the fight, bro. I swear to God, you could tell.
That would be
Errol didn't
sad.
train for this nigga, right, bro? Bro, I really believe that shit, bro. I really believe these niggas thought Errol was like way better than Crawford. And you could just tell, bro. It looked like Crawford literally trained for Spence, and it was watching all of his fights, and it looked like Errol and Derrick just thought they would just want to go in there and just do the same shit they was doing against the last niggas, because none of them niggas Errol fought before was on Crawford's level. You feel me? So that's why, me personally, I feel like the rematch is gonna look better, because I think Errol was like, damn, this nigga beat the fuck out of me. I was sleeping on this nigga. I said he was too little. Nah, nigga beat the shit out. Nigga almost pushed you on the t-shirt, nigga. He
Damn,
almost
on a
turned his TV
t-shirt.
off. Bruh, he almost turned Errol's TV off in the ring, bruh. Thank God they stopped the fight. But that's my hey, Ness, thank you for
You may
being
feel
honest,
like it's
bruh.
your time,
Real shit.
but it's not your time.
Nah, you got it, man. Shit. That was Days. Appreciate you. Who else we got over here? We got Allen.
TBV.
What it do?
Hey, Ness. Ness, don't let him off the hook, Ness.
What
Don't let
happened?
him off the hook.
Who?
Play the crow for these Spence fans, man. Play the crow for me, man. Play it.
All right.
Don't let him off the. Don't let him off the hook, man.
Where we at? Where we at? Crow.
Let him hear it on YouTube, Twitter, everywhere. Thank you. Listen, man, it's just gonna be a worse ass beating for Errol Spence, man. So I wouldn't even suggest fighting Crawford right now. Do you know what would happen to that boy if he fights Crawford again? He got Omaha on his back for real this time, 100%. He is not gonna let that be taken away from him, man. So I don't suggest Errol Spence stepping into this fight at all, man. Just take your time. Don't rush your career. You in the right platform. You can get the any fight you want right when you ask for it. So don't do this to yourself, man. And I got something for Shakur, man, because this is one thing that about Shakur I've never liked about him. Because I remember when he was younger, he wasn't so on that gangster talk. Oh. As he got older, it got worse and worse. Now they called his mama a bitch, and they still didn't say sorry to Shakur, man. And I don't see him nowhere on TVV, man. They are afraid of you, Ness. They are afraid of the boxing voice, man. I don't know why these pro boxers don't go on your channel and talk. You got Crawford going on all these podcasts and they don't even step on the boxing
Shakur said I'm the Haney voice.
Dude, they scared, man, to step on this platform and talk the truth, man. They called his mama a bitch, and they still didn't say sorry to him, man. And he's not, and I don't see him barking no more, man. So that's what I gotta say for them, man. That's what I got to say for them. I see Crawford stopping Spence even earlier if they do fight, because didn't he get dropped in the second round, Ness?
Who? Earl? Yes, by a jab.
By a jab?
Yeah,
Come on,
the
man.
first knockdown was a
Jab.
jab.
My boy Crawford gonna go in there and go for the early KO, bro, and he gonna shake everybody up. They better put some respect on his fucking name, man, because they still aren't putting respect on his fucking name, man. And for Devin Haney, stop letting your pops do the talk and be a fucking grown man and you talk for yourself. If he's gonna go everywhere on Instagram, all this, that, even on here on your channel, like I understand, like he's a busy guy and he
I
ain't
mean,
got
he
time
did
to
an
go live
interview with
every now
Danny.
and then.
He did an
I
interview
know.
with.
I saw the interview. Danny had to go to the gym to get that interview. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
the
man.
dude's
So
training. He's training for potential
yeah,
pay
yeah,
per
yeah.
view.
But they got a little personal, man. You want to let shit be known, Like, hey, listen, man, I didn't really mean to call his mom a bitch. You know what I mean? Because when you call somebody's mom a bitch, shit get very serious, man. You want to slap a nigga in the face. You know what I
You may
mean?
feel like it's your turn,
But I'm
but it's
tired,
not your
man.
turn.
I'm tired.
He ain't shit. Allen, you ain't shit. I heard you right there. I heard you, man. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop, man. Allen the Bay, what it do? What it do?
Yo, what's up? Straight from the Bay
I can't hear you,
Area.
fams. Oh, all right, I hear
You
you. I
know,
hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
hey man, this wagering stuff is killing me, man. You know what that sound like? That sound like a personal problem. They can't call wagering even for the belt. It's like he wasn't wagering when he got those belts. So that is hilarious. Uh, them keep saying wagering. It's like, man, it's for the belt. So how you gonna talk about wagering? And you're the champ, you know? Um, but I definitely want to see it at 154. That wagering excuse. I'm not saying Earl making. I'm saying everybody else is making an excuse of him being weight drained and everything. So, a good fight at 154, I think that would be good for the both of them. You know, it gets them both acclimated to 154. You know, and it gets, you know, if Crawford wins again, uh, it gets him, you know, ready to fight Jamel or Canelo. You know, so I think that's good. I think, you know, if it was me, I would want my get back. I'm just that type of person. You know, you ain't just gonna dog me and just walk away like you just a dog. You feel me? You feel me? I got a little bit of pit bull in me, man. So I, you know, I'd be like, nah, I got to get my get back. You know, so I feel Earl for getting it. You know, I don't fault him for it, just like I don't fault Deontay Wilder for wanting his rematch, and I still don't fault him for wanting another rematch. You know, even though I think he's gonna lose again. But you know, when you got dogs in you, man, you want to fight. You know, you gonna want that get back until you win. You know, no give up. But they can't call it strap season if it's not for a belt. So if it's 154, you can't say, oh, strap season, because it's not strap season. You feel me? It's get back season. So instead of them saying strap season, they need to start saying get back season. You feel me? So, but yeah, man, that's my call, man.
All right, Al in the Bay. Thank you for calling in. Let's see what we got. If you're watching this on YouTube, now is a perfect opportunity.
Oh, hey.
What up?
Hey, before I forget, I was trying to get on Patreon,
You
but
may
I
feel
went
like
to the
it's your
website and
time,
I couldn't find it.
but it's not your time.
You said you went to the website and what?
I went to the website to try to get on Patreon. Is it on your website or is it like a different website? So I went on
It is
the
a
Boxing
different
Voice website.
it is a different website, but there's a link on my website that takes you straight to it, and there's a link on YouTube on my YouTube channel. If you go to the about, is a direct link to Patreon right there. Al in the Bay to this date. But salute to you. Appreciate that you want to join Patreon and support TBV and the movement. This is the second show. Hopefully you got your notification bell clicked. We got MD Houston.
Yo, what's up, Nuff?
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
I'm in the truck. I just want. Nah, that's what's up though. Nah, great show. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm an Errol Spence fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping 100. He got his ass whipped by generational talent. You know what I'm saying? But my man Errol, I respect him 100 for taking the fight again though. Even though he got outclassed. I'm gonna go back to a movie, Rocky 3. When Apollo told Rocky, you know what I mean, there is no tomorrow. When I say that about Earl, you gotta get the fuck away from Dallas. You gotta come up to the tri-state area and the Philly area, get some sparring at them stinking ass gyms. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you know Ness, you been around the game. Them gyms back in the day when all this glitz and glamour shit, you can smell that shit from outside. Them gyms are stinking. You gotta spar them niggas over there. Like no silk sheets or none of that shit. You gotta go to the dungeon. Not saying he gonna beat Chance, but you gotta go to the dungeon. You gotta spar them niggas over there on the East Coast, like New York, Jersey, Philly,
So what you
Baltimore,
trying to
DC, all
say?
them dudes like damn.
I feel like you telling him to go join Bozy Gym and spar Ennis. He ain't never gonna fight Ennis. You said Rocky. I mean, that's what Rocky and Creed and Apollo did. They joined forces.
I got you, but I'm not saying spar them. I'm saying spar niggas up there though, like that's not gonna respect you. That's not gonna care that the fact that you was a former unified world champ. It's like niggas that really could have been world champs, but niggas probably got shot in the leg, sitting on the corner steps.
fuck they back up or whatever though, like all types of shit. Niggas that work at Home Depot like my man Gabe used to do or whatever though, coming in from work, you know what I'm saying, ready to work, ready to beat you the fuck up and not caring who you are though. There's no truth, man down, none of that shit, nigga. Like Crawford humbled you though, you know what I'm saying? And that's real talk though. He humbled you. The niggas that supported you, he got, you know what I mean? Like, them Buzz fans got us quiet because he outclassed you though, you know what I'm saying? He was in the same gear. And like another caller said, I might run over, but I'll throw a counterpunch real quick now, even though I'm on the road. They didn't prepare right for Bud though. You could tell them niggas walk right into him, walk right like trying to just walk him down. There's no way you walk in a straight line to a great counterpuncher. Lastly, I watched like the last 10 Bud fights. I'm looking, he was never that defensive responsible at all though. He kept his right hand up in a half Philly shell, and then when he baited Earl or whatever, that was a thing of beauty though. He showed like high level IQ, high level class when he got against the rope. Errol got a bad tendency of zipping down. He tried to throw the left hand. He wanted him to throw the left hand, and then came up with the uppercut. And that's why I said Earl got to go and get the fuck away from them Dallas Cowboy shit and get into them gyms in Philly and in the tri-state area. But I appreciate the call though.
For sure.
You may feel like it's your time,
But it's not
but
your
it's not your
time.
time.
I wonder would Bozy take him in. You feel me? I mean, listen, you ain't gonna be able to fight him. We all know the man fighting at 54. Might as well, know what I'm saying? Get that spawn from Boots. They saying Boots knocked out Demond Nicholson. I know people denied it, but you know I keep asking people the same shit. Did he knock out Demond? Because that's the rumor. Demond like 168. Feel me? So Boots could spar with Earl, get him ready. Oh shit, what's this? A new. Let me double check. Double check. This is certainly looking like a new caller. What up? 973.
Yo.
You.
Hey, Ness, it's me, Joey.
Oh shit, Joey, what it do? That's crazy. You should have told me you was on the line. What up?
I finally got on. Hey, man, real quick. I think a lot of the fans are hoping for like this rubber match where Spencer get one, Crawford already got one, and then we're gonna see a third fight.
Yeah, that's
I
what it
don't think it
sound like.
happened. Listen, Bud didn't even break a sweat, man. He beat him too easy, and I think it's gonna be worse the second time around. I think Errol should just get past it, take his L, and try to do better things at 54. Cause Bud is only gonna come stronger and smarter. 7 pounds ain't gonna make that difference. He gonna need, at least 2 or 3 more levels of skill to even be able to make it competitive. And I understand he got his rematch clause and all that. Fuck it, if you're gonna do it for the money. But we're gonna see the same result, and it's gonna be worse. Wow. That's my opinion.
All right, Joey. Appreciate you calling in. PA.
All right, brother.
Appreciate you. PA Nork, stand up. Let me see what we got. We got another caller here. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. You know that's going to help with the visibility, man. We got to get these eyeballs on the show. You heard that young man call in earlier say he just started following us 4 months ago. It's crazy. Been out here putting in his work in for years. Who we got? Oh, shit. Another new caller. What's this? Long Beach or Phoenix? Who's this? 562?
Yes, sir.
What's
How you
up,
doing?
champ?
This is PJ calling from Long Beach.
PJ, what up?
What's going on, brother? This is my first time seeing you, man. I just heard about the news about the rematch, and I'm enjoying the show, man. So I just wanted to call in and just give a little analogy for it. I just wanted to say, man, I know Bud whooped his ass, the first game, the first fight. But I just want to say, let's at least give this man a chance. He gave Terence a chance. He didn't have to. It's almost like the same thing he was doing from like people saying he ducking Terence to where like if he don't take this fight or if he don't fight him,
people are always gonna hold that over his head, even with the ass whooping. So, you know, I say everybody, let's be a fan of this shit, man. Let's see this fight one more time. If this is gonna be his last, let him go out with a bang, even if he get beat. But I feel like it's good for boxing. Every great has pretty much lost besides Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So, and they got their face back. They didn't got to the ring, got their face back. He might not, but they all got a chance at that. So, I feel like he only, deserve that.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. Fats, what up? Oh shit, Fats, my bad. I got Majid with a counterpunch. Fuck Majid, I got ADHD, bro. I forgot, man. I forgot.
Yo. Yo, you can hear me?
What it do, my
Yeah.
nigga?
Hold on, Fats. Majid got a counterpunch. My bad.
Yeah, Fats, we don't like your calls anyway. Hold on, boy. Yeah, man, but shit, I see somebody join Patreon for something, shout out to them. Shit, all I'm doing is I'm just asking these people, like, we y'all got y'all, like, take y'all emotions out this shit, man, and really break down this motherfucking boxing shit. All this second story comeback, anything is possible, but the reality of this motherfucker, like, winning this fight, y'all know what it is. And I'm starting to feel so cocky that I might have to throw that little Pacquiao signed glove into this bet. Like, to really see if y'all niggas really believe that he could make this comeback, because I don't believe y'all believe. Shout out to NO, he taught me that shit. I don't believe that y'all believe. Whoever want to make a bet, I'll throw some money with the motherfucking Pacquiao signed glove for the free. Cause y'all mean that shit. But I do mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? So this just a call out to all of those Errol Spence fans. Y'all mostly fan of man, not all of y'all, but a big ass percentage. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest fan of man that believe in him, I got a bet for you. Holla at me, I'll be on that bet call and shit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, this shit sounded weird, Ness. Like you said, a lot of people didn't want that Wilder rematch or whatever. He might as well move on and everything. And he didn't. We seen what happened. He came back. He did what he did. Got a little win and all that shit. But hey, man, this just a good ass time filler, so we could figure out what's good with Charlo and motherfucking whatever, Charlo and Canelo for that the winner going against Bud. And this just a nice ass cash grab at this point, in my opinion. So I'm just trying to grab some cash too. So whoever want that shit, holla at me. I'm on the back call with it. I'm out, Ness.
I got a couple super chats before I get to you, Fats. Keep it moving. $2. Crawford by KO first round. Wow. Matt Bent 200. He said daily dose of Tanquil. Spence versus Bud. Let's go. Tank the greatest. I got Kareem $5. Don't understand people saying they overlooked Bud. Spence said Porter, Garcia, Ugas was the easy route. Enough said. What are you trying to say? That they knew Bud was tough? Keep it moving. $2. I'm gonna have to refresh. I can't see that. What up, Fats?
Yo.
What up?
What up, man? What your boy 50 say? I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 cent, man? What the fuck is 50 cent? He ain't even big enough. But anyway, man. But they think the Errol Spence fans, yo, you seen next Friday, they think this the rematch. They think this gonna be the rematch. Nah, man. Nah, man. This ain't no rematch, player. This shit gonna be four, four, four. Like my boy the great Moses Malone said and shit, man. But this shit gonna be easy work, bro. It is what it is. But even if Spence loses to him again, I don't feel like it's bad for his career because one of the other callers, you made a good point. Like when you think of the greats, like a lot of the greats, they not undefeated. Like the only one that get that really make it up there is Floyd. Like if you want to talk top five, like. Other than that, Ali, Tyson, Roy, and Sugar Ray, like they all got losses. Like, you know what I mean? All the greats got losses.
when you talk about the GOATs, no disrespect to Andre Ward, but I don't think Andre Ward is a top 10 boxer all time or Rocky Marciano or none of them. Like, so that shit don't matter. Like, but if he lose twice to Bud, I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad though, for real. But it's gonna be the same shit. It's gonna be the same song. That boy, he had his head down the whole fight. You know what I mean? I thought he'd come forward. He was grabbing and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be the same song. But hopefully Spence can, I guess, make it more more competitive. But these people, man, they really think it's the rematch, bro. Like Debo and I said, they really think that shit, and it ain't gonna be what they thinking, man. I'm gonna keep on turning them down.
All right. Facts. Appreciate the call. If you haven't already hit the thumbs up, go ahead and do so. Same thing on Twitter. Get that retweet going. Put this space in the eyes of some other boxing fans that haven't gotten a chance to call in. We got the hater. The hater.
Damn. All right, Brody. So I was just gonna say, I agree with like mostly all the callers saying that it's gonna be the same old story. I just think it's like a chess game. It's like a chess game. I think Crawford just knows all his strategies, and he's gonna collect like all his pieces, aka take all his pieces, block everything that he's gonna bring. I think they're just banking on him being like heavier and maybe perhaps having more weight. But still, I think if anything, it will be to Crawford's advantage because he'll just be heavier, and I don't think both guys are gonna struggle making 154 as like they were struggling with 147. So I just think it's gonna be the same old story. I'll be shocked if it goes the other way, but regardless, I'm tuning in. Shout out you guys and good show.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. Looks like I got to everyone. All right. We got Keep It Moving Boxing. It says, but I think Crawford is a hell of a fighter, faced with tears of joy. And then we got Keep It Moving right back at us with another one. Manny versus Margarito. Manny didn't want that weight again. I don't know. I don't know, but it wasn't no. I mean, I don't remember Margarito asking for a rematch, but yo, we did it. That's all the callers. See you on the next one tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern, and that will be 8 a.m. Central. Arrivederci to the next one.